It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
And good evening and welcome to night number 4 of the 93rd Annual Bowling Green Invitational here on TribCast. All 22 games at the tournament again this year, right here on the peoplestribune.com. Mark Pronick here in the high school gym in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth, getting ready for 2 men's championship semifinals, as we started off with Elsberry against Van Far. Van Far, the number 1 seed in this tournament. Elsberry, the 5, coming off the only light upsets of the opening round, a 10-point win over Bowling Green on Tuesday, 69-59. Van Far, they played Silex in the opening round. It was close for a bit, but then the Indians really took it to the Owls, beating them by a 60-20 final. These two teams met up pretty recently, and it was Elsberry coming away with the victory, one of their 8 wins on the season. They're 8-9 here in the 2017-2018 campaign. For Van Farm, that was just one of 3 losses this season. The other coming up one of the others coming up recently at the Palmyra tournament, but they've been without Latham McMorris. Their senior and leading scorer, the 5'11 senior, has been out with a leg injury. The boot is off. He practiced full speed yesterday, and he is available tonight. We'll see how much playing time Latham McMorris gets. He won't be in the starting 5. We'll tell you about the starters as we go along, but Latham McMorris is available. In what capacity, we don't know yet. But he will see some playing time for Coach Pat Callaway, and that'll be a big boost. That was one of the keys in the loss to Elsberry in the last 10 days. So we'll take a quick break, come back. This is the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame. We'll tell you about what's going on in the middle school gym and the consolation semis, and a lot more here on the peoplestribune.com. If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department, neighbors helping neighbors.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Welcome back inside the high school gym and the 93rd Annual Bowling Green Invitational. Van Far, all 86 of them coming out of the locker room to continue their warm-up. Elsberry on the court to our right. Our second game tonight will feature the number 2 seed North Callaway Thunderbirds. They'll take on the number 3 seed Louisiana. And Louisiana got into that game with a 51-40 victory over 6 seed Winfield on Tuesday. A game that they were without Derek for the first 2 quarters. I think that had something to do with the technical he got against Elsberry last week. but he was in there for the second two, and Louisiana picked up the win. North Callaway took down Clopton. Clopton held close for 3+ quarters, but North Callaway pulled away in the last 6 minutes for a 52-38 victory over in the middle school gymnasium on Tuesday. So we've got Van Far and Elsberry, then North Callaway, Louisiana. Over in the middle school gym in the consolation semis, Chuck and April will have Bowling Green against Silex, 4-8 in the consolation semis at 5:30, and then Clopton against Winfield, 7-6 to make it to the consolation championship. That semifinal starts at 6:50 scheduled time tonight from the middle school gymnasium. So this is our last night of 2 gym action. We've got the ladies championships coming up tomorrow. We'll take a break and walk you through tomorrow night's schedule when we come back on the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features HENKE and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
And welcome back. Getting ready for the 1-5 semifinal between Van Far and Elsberry. A whole lot of Indians out there. Tomorrow night, our schedule looks like this for Ladies Championship night. We'll start our pregame at 4:15, so an hour earlier tomorrow, before the Van Far Louisiana Consolation Championship. That's the 5 seed against the 7 seed. Then we'll have the third place game between number 4 seed Elsberry and number 2 seed North Callaway. That's scheduled for a 5:50 tip-off, and then at 7:15 we'll have the tournament championship as Bowling Green, the number 1 seed, takes on the number 3 seed Clopton Lady Hawks. Couple of notes: it is court warming night tomorrow night. During the ladies' championships, they'll have the coronation at halftime of the girls' game. At halftime of the third place game, Bowling Green will be honoring the state championship softball team as they present them with their state championship rings. Again, that's at halftime of the Elsberry North Callaway game. So if you're a Bowling Green fan, come out early and see the ladies pick up that state championship ring. Should be a nice ceremony there during halftime of the third place game. Then when everything wraps up, when the final horn sounds and the handshakes have been completed between Bowling Green and Clopton, we will be presenting the first ever Bowling Green all-tournament team presented by the People's Tribune. So stay tuned for that as well. Come on out and support high school basketball. If you can't make it, glad you're with us here on TribCast. Take a quick break, come back with your officials for tonight's game. Starting lineup still to come. It's the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame on thepeoplestribune.com.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The friendly and caring staff at Advanced Eye Care have just one goal in mind, to provide professional eye care for the entire family. From comprehensive eye exams to management of glaucoma and cataracts, refractive surgery to specialty contact lenses, you can count on Advanced Eye Care to provide vision for a lifetime. 3 locations to serve you, Bowling Green, Winfield, and Troy, or visit online at aecmo.com. Doctors Denise Harvey and Jessica Downs and staff hope to see you soon at Advanced Eye Care.
The Bowling Green Tournament on TribCast is brought to you in part by Spring Valley Accounting Services, Dieter's Sign Company and T-Shirt Shop, Hayden's Motorsports, Penrod Real Estate, Pike County Title Company, Mid-America Auto and Towing, Niemeyer Family Farms, Community and Home Services, Country View Nursing Facility, Ingram Plumbing, Southside Bar and Grill, the Clopton Hawks Booster Club, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and by Midwest Pest Control. Now, more coverage of the 93rd Annual Bowling Green Invitational. This is TribCast.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Time to take a look at tonight's game. Officials brought to you by Advanced Eye Care in Bowling Green, Winfield, and Troy. The rest for tonight's game are Brad Mitchell, Bill Monroe, and Steve Donahue. So again, Mitchell, Monroe, and Donahue are the 3-man crew for tonight's game, brought to you by Advanced Eye Care in Bowling Green, Winfield, and Troy. Advanced Eye Care, vision for a lifetime. We'll take one more quick break, come back with your starting lineups. They're next. So we get ready for Vanvar and Elsberry, Battle of Indians on thepeoplestribune.com.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clopton schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
Hi, this is Christine Rutherford of People's Bank and Trust in Bowling Green. At People's Bank and Trust, we don't think our responsibility to the community should end when we leave the bank each day. You see, at our community bank, we volunteer for many charitable organizations and civic activities, as well as cheer on our hometown teams. Pride in our community is important to us here at People's Bank and Trust. Come see us at one of our convenient locations, Bowling Green, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, or Elsberry. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dude, you look different.
Well, my body is glowing gold.
No, it's not that. Did you get a new shirt?
No, I joined the Fuel Rewards program at Shell and got instant gold status. I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
No, did you lose weight?
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
And it's time to check our Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ball game. See all the services your health department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. We'll start it off with the number 5 seed Elsberry Indians. They're coached by Chad Twellman, come into the game with an 8-9 record. They'll start a 6'1 junior, number 2, Nathan Reed. Number 10 gets a start, 6'1 senior Mike Kelly. Number 12, 6'3 junior Derek Taylor in the starting 5 tonight. Number 44, 6'6 junior Garrick Hill. And rounding out the starting lineup for Coach Twellman is a 6'6 junior, number 54, Trevor Anthony. So again, it's Reed, Kelly, Taylor, Hill, and Anthony, your starters for Elsberry. For the number 1 seed, Van Far Indians, they're 14-3, coached by Pat Conaway. They'll start a junior at 6'2", number 10, Caden Wilburn. A sophomore at 6'1", number 4, Colin Wilburn. Number 12 gets a start, 6'2", senior Braden Christian. Number 32, a 5'11", senior Josh Hoddy. And number 34, a 6'2", junior Trey Miller. So again, it's Wilburn, Christian, Hoddy, and Miller, your starters for Coach Conaway and the Van Far Indians. Those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ball game. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. Coaches shaking hands, meeting up with the officials and their captains at in front of the scorers table at center court right now. We're just about 4 minutes away from tip-off of the first of 2 games from the high school gym. 4 games in total, 2 on the consolation side and 2 on the championship side. All 22 games of the Bowling Green Invitational right here on the peoplestribune.com. It's number 1 seed Van Far and number 5 seed Elsberry, and it's coming up next on the peoplestribune.com.
This is TribCast, coverage of high school basketball. The 93rd Annual Bowling Green Invitational on the peoplestribune.com is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, by Young Enterprises Incorporated, La Crosse Lumber Company, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, Mid-America Auto and Towing, Community In-Home Services, Country View Nursing Facility, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, by Ingram Plumbing, Southside Bar and Grill, the Clopton Hawks Booster Club, Shelter Insurance Agents Brent Brandstetter in Bowling Green and Tim Jenkins in Louisiana, by Advanced Eye Care, Missouri District 40 State Representative Jim Hansen, the Twin Pike Family YMCA, by Moore Pike Nursing Home, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, Pike County Memorial Hospital, by George's Kawasaki ATV and Mule, Pike Lincoln Technical Skills and Services LLC, by PJ Salon, People's Bank and Trust, Abel's Quick Shops, Magruder Limestone, Davis Ready Mix, the Bid Beach Funeral Homes LLC, Family Health Pharmacies, the Van Far Indians Booster Club, American Family Insurance Agent Marjorie Koch in Elsberry, County Market, B&B Automotive, Saints Avenue Cafe, by HENKE Construction, Frankfurt Farm Supply, Calvert's General Insurance, by Cellular and Satellite Center, Rawls County Mutual Insurance, Liggins Flooring, DH Electric, Danny Orff General Contracting, Niemeyer Family Farms, Perkins Electrical Service, Ubrand Construction, Lynn's Heritage House, Orff Construction Company, Ann Lane Boutique, the Louisiana Bulldog Booster Club, J. Hurd Tree Service, Bowling Green Lumber, by Airco Convenience Stores, Mike's Tire Service, CPS, Crop Production Services, Midwest Pest Control, by Meyer Implement Company, McMailer & Sons Backhoe Excavating and Septic Pumping, Craig Bowen CPAs, the Mercantile Bank of Louisiana, by Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling, Cole Chiropractic Center, Cozy Sea RV Campground, by Silex Banking Company, Northeast Missouri Title Company, Spring Valley Accounting Services, Dieter Sign Company and T-Shirt Shop, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Enrod Real Estate, Pike County Title Company, and by Pogue Ford in Bowling Green. Now, coverage of the 2018 Bowling Green Basketball Invitational from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast. Tackle all kinds of jobs around your place with a highly versatile Kubota L-Series tractor. They're comfortable, spacious, and easy to control with performance-matched implements and a genuine Kubota diesel engine for years of reliable service. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series with 0% APR financing for up to 84 months, plus great customer instant rebates and a 6-year warranty. Your authorized Kubota dealer in Bowling Green is Meyer Implement Company, Business Highway 61 North. Offer now through March 31st, 2018. See us or go to Kubota USA for more information. Meyer Implement Company. We appreciate appreciate your business.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
It's the place there's no place else like. Home. It's the circle of chairs around your fire pit, where all the do you remembers get passed around like bowls of ice cream. It's bacon and eggs in the skillet, crackling along with the laughter.
At Shelter Insurance, we don't just insure your home, we insure all the memories that live inside it. Ask your agent for details. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Tim Jenkins in Louisiana show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money. TribCast video from the Bowling Green Tournament brought to you by Shelter Insurance agent Tim Jenkins in Louisiana. Let Tim Jenkins show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money.
Introductions being made on the floor right now. Just go through a couple of the starters. Mike Kelly in the win over Bowling Green had 18 points. Nathan Reed 21 and Garrick Hill 14 as they really combined the ensemble cast for that big win, 69-59 over the Bobcats on Tuesday. Caden Wilburn had 21 points in the win over Silex, but the big story is Latham McMorris is available to come off the bench tonight for Van Far. That may have been the difference in the first meeting between these two clubs. And it's time for our Lacrosse Lumber Company opening tip for this ball game. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you of Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. The official comes in from the near side. It'll be Trevor Anthony jumping against Josh Hottie. And our Lacrosse Lumber Company opening tip is in the air, and it's won by Van Far. And we're underway. Caden Wilburn with it through Braden Christian to the far side for Josh Hottie. Christian again over to Colin Wilburn. Wilburn to the near side for Hottie as they're working that ball against Elsberry. Big block that time by Garrick Hill on the junior Trey Miller. Taylor over to the far side. Reed, 3-ball right off the bat. And Caden Wilburn the rebound for Van Far. To Braden Christian. Christian gets it to Trey Miller. Miller gets it back to Braden Christian. And out to Josh Hottie to the near side for Caden Wilburn to Colin Wilburn. Now to Josh Hottie in the near corner. Christian taking that point. We'll hand it off for Hottie. Over to the far side for Christian. Now back to Miller to Caden Wilburn. Josh Hottie try to work it inside. It's knocked out of bounds by Trevor Anthony, and it'll stay with Van Far. 6:52 to go here in the opening quarter. Louisiana already here. North Callaway already here for their semifinal matchup coming up next. That's 2 against 3 with the Bulldogs as the 3 seed. Here's Wilburn to Hottie. 3-ball from the near corner. That's off the mark. And the rebound pulled in by Nathan Reed. Ahead of the pack to Kelly. Kelly to the hoop and score. Elsberry with the early 2-0 lead. Back on the offensive. Here's Wilburn, and Tarek Taylor runs it his back for the first foul of the contest. Hottie to inbound. Trying to find somebody and lobs it out. And stolen away by Kelly. He goes to the hoop and scores. 4 straight points for Michael Kelly. And it's 4-0 Elsberry. Wilburn with it. To the near side for Christian. Now for Colin Wilburn. To Hottie. He'll try the three again from the point. That one's long. Rebound chased down in the corner by Derek Taylor. Long pass ahead to Garrick Hill. Hill into the offensive end. Back to Anthony for three. That's off the mark. Rebound now all the way out to Taylor. He lobs a pass to Hill. Over to the corner for Kelly. He puts up the three and puts it in. 7 straight points for Michael Kelly. And a 7-0 run to start the game for the Elsberry Indians. 5:54 to play in the first quarter. Timeout on the floor on TribCast.
Take your local grocery shopping list to your area county market in Louisiana and Vandalia to save big this week on items your family loves. Score big on specials every day throughout the store in every department. And don't forget to use your Max card, the County Market app, or mycountymarket.com for even more savings. Have a great time at this year's Bowling Green tournament and visit County Market in Louisiana or Vandalia pregame or postgame.
5:54 to play first quarter. 7-0 run for Elsberry. Van Far, the quick timeout to try and take care of that problem. Here's Hottie to the hoop, and he's fouled. And Josh Hottie will go to the line to try and get Van Far on the board. Second team foul against Elsberry. And the first on Trevor Anthony. Hottie at the line, and the first one's good. That ends the run, and it's 7-1. Second shot for Josh, that's good as well. To the near side for Kelly. Back for Reed. Caden Wilburn all over him. Now back to Kelly, and Colin Wilburn almost had it, knocked it out of bounds. Bounce pass inside, and again, it's going to be Elsberry ball. So Kelly will try the inbound again. Little scoop pass inside, and it's broken up by Trey Miller. Ahead for Hottie. Into the corner. Caden Wilburn for three. It's just off the mark. And the rebound tracked down by Michael Kelly for Elsberry. Here comes Nathan Reed. Reed through the lane. Wild shot. And the rebound picked up by Trey Miller. Here comes Josh Hottie back up the floor for Van Far. To Caden Wilburn. Wilburn, bounce pass to Braden Christian. Christian trying to move Garrick Hill. Gets it to Wilburn off the glass and in. Caden Wilburn. 4-0 run for Van Far. Here's Derek Taylor. Hands it off to Reed, who never put the ball on the floor. To Garrick Hill. Pass out. Michael Kelly, three. Off the line this time. Hill the rebound. Kicks it out to Nathan Reed. In a double team and a travel called against Nathan Reed. Turnover gives it back to Van Far. 4:24 to play. And after the timeout, things have changed a little bit for the number one seed. They've cut this to a 3-point game. Into the ball game is Verlin Johnson. Here's Braden Christian to the near side for Trey Miller. Miller, bounce pass for Johnson. Hands it off for Josh Hottie. Hottie, high blocks, floats through the lane, scores, and is fouled. Hottie has 4. Chance to make it 5 from the line and a tie game. Midway point of the first quarter, 4:08 to be exact on the clock. And Josh Hottie will try and knot this thing up, and he does. And a substitution as Reimel comes in for Elsberry. So a pair of 7-0 runs to start the game. Elsberry first, now Van Far. So you got Michael Kelly, Jake Reimel, Derek Taylor, also Bodeker in there, Stephen Bodeker, and Garrick Hill. They work it near side. Here's the 3. That's offline. Verlin Johnson the rebound for Van Far. To Braden Christian. Christian on the move. It's on the near side for Trey Miller. Miller to the hoop. He had it knocked away. It's going to stay with Van Far. 3:45 to go in the quarter. Hottie to inbound. He goes all the way out to Caden Wilburn, who was almost fouled by Michael Kelly. Caden over to Josh Hottie. 3:35 to play in the quarter. Trey Miller over to Braden Christian. Christian back to Trey. He floats one into Johnson, who scoots it out to Hottie. Hottie going to drive, and he's blocked. Pass just thrown out in front. Kelly to the hoop, and no. Hottie the rebound. And how did he miss that? Here's Trey Miller off the glass and in. Van Far their first lead, and a timeout taken by Elsberry. So a 9-0 run after a 7-0 run, and we've got a 9-7 game with 3:03 to play in the first here from the 93rd Bowling Green Invitational on TribCast.
The Bowling Green Tournament on TribCast is brought to you in part by J. Hurd Tree Service, Q Brand Construction, DH Electric, Frankfurt Farm Supply, American Family Insurance Agent Marjorie Koch in Elsberry, Missouri District 40 State Representative Jim Hansen, Davis Ready Mix, PJ's Salon, Moorpike Nursing Home, Cozy CRV Campground, Silex Banking Company, Craig Bowen CPAs, the Mercantile Bank of Louisiana, and by Mike's Tire Service. More coverage of the 93rd Annual Bowling Green Invitational is coming up. This is TribCast.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your X-Mark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
After the timeout, it's Elsberry ball. Bodeker goes to the far side for Reimel. Jake reverses and is blocked on his pass by Verlin Johnson to Josh Hottie to the hoop. No, but a foul will send Josh Hottie to the line for the third time tonight. Reimel going to pick it up, his first. And Hottie puts it in. Josh back to the line for one more. And the next one is up and short. Rebound, and on the rebound, we're going to have a foul on Caden Wilburn. So that's the first miss by Josh Hottie. He's 4 of 5. A 3-point lead for Van Far. And into the ball game comes Josh Jerkowski. We haven't seen Josh in a couple of games. Back in the lineup now. Over to the far side for Stephen Bodeker. Now drops off for Garrick Hill. Hill, free throw line, kicks it to the corner. Here's Bodeker. Back to Hill, loses control to Reimel, now to Taylor. He's going to pop the three. It's short. Rebound goes to the floor, and it's picked up by Braden Christian for Van Far. Over to Josh Hottie with 2:22 to go in the first. After scoring 7 points with Michael Kelly, the Elsberry offense has gone dry, and a travel called against Verlin Johnson. Gives it back to Elsberry with 2:11 to go in the first quarter. Bodeker hands it off for Derek Taylor. Taylor on the dribble. Gives it back to Jerkowski. Jerkowski back to Stephen Bodecker. It's an near side for Taylor again. Pass tipped and stolen by Caden Wilburn. He goes to the hoop, is stripped. It's going to stay with, oh no, now they're going to call a foul on Taylor. His second, and the team's fourth. Excuse me, team fifth. With 1:45 to go here in the quarter. And the first shot is good for Caden. He's got 3 points. Chance to make it 4 from the line. And a 5-point lead for the Indians of Van Far. Bodecker over to the far side. Taylor lobs it in for Garrick Hill, and a foul going to be whistled, I believe, on Trey Miller. Just the second team foul against Van Far. Minute 33 to go in the first. Jerkowski inbounds, 3-ball. That one's good. Stephen Bodecker, first player not named Michael Kelly to score. Kelly's been on the bench for some time after scoring those first 7 points for Elsberry. Here's Wilburn from the baseline, no good. Rebound, Johnson kicks it back out to Christian. His shot is good. Braden Christian. His first 2 points tonight. And Johnson being a beast on those boards. To the near side. Here's Bodecker. Back for Nathan Reed. Reed to the free throw line. Floater. Long. Got his own rebound. Second shot off the glass. High and good. Nathan Reed. 2-point game. Back the other way. Yes, and a foul. As Wilburn goes quickly to the hoop. Chance for a 3-point play. And a 5-point lead. His shot, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Garrick Hill for Elsberry. 30 seconds to go in the first. Here's Hill. Backs in. Kicks it back to Taylor. They're going to play for the last shot to Garrick Hill again. His floater is no good. Got his own rebound. Put back no good. Taylor gets the rebound, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. And that's going to be on Johnson, I believe. And it is the first on Verlin Johnson. 16.4 seconds to go. Colin Wilburn in for Caden Wilburn. Here in the final 16 seconds. Jerkowski to inbound. And he floats one out to Stephen Bodecker. Johnson all over him, down to 12 seconds. And Hill traveled. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul instead. Another foul against Van Far. That's their fourth team. And the first on Braden Christian. They'll try it again. Here's Bodecker. In for Garrick Hill. Down to 8 seconds. Turnaround shot good for Garrick Hill. That may be our score after one. The buzzer beater just misses by Hottie. And it's a 2-point game after the first 8 minutes. Van Far leads Elsberry the 1, leading the 4 here in the semifinals of the 93rd Bowling Green Invitational on TribCast.
For over 90 years, Calvert's General Insurance has protected homeowners, farmers, and area drivers from life's unexpected incidents. This is Tim Gamb. Here at Calvert's General Insurance, we offer insurance from multiple companies to find you the best coverage at the best price. Call us at 573-324-2321 for a free quote. Calvert's General Insurance on the Square in Bowling Green.
Is your slow internet driving you crazy? Don't suffer any longer. Exceed Internet delivers download speeds up to 12 megs, 4 times faster than average DSL. It's a whole new ballgame from yesterday's satellite internet, and it's available right now in our area. Exceed Internet comes directly to your home or business from satellite. So stop waiting and wishing for high-speed internet. Exceed is available from your local dealer today.
See Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green for details. 1300 Business 61 South, 324-3722.
Actual speeds may vary.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agriculture equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
After 8 minutes, let's check the scoring with Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. HENKE and Feeds, Ascro and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. Van Farn leads it by 2. For Elsberry, they have 2 points from Nathan Reed, 3 from Stephen Bodecker, 2 from Garrick Hill. He had the last 2. The first 7 scored by Michael Kelly on a 7-0 run to start the game. But they trail by 2 as that one rims out. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Elsberry. For Van Farm, 2 points for Trey Miller, 2 for Braden Christian, and 6 each for Caden Wilburn, Josh Hottie. Van Farm, pretty good from the line, 6 of 8. Here's Stephen Bonecker looking for a tie or a lead here for Elsberry. They'll try the 3, and they get it with Nathan Reed and a 1-point lead. He's got 5 points. And scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. HENKE and Feeds, Ascro and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. Here's Colin Wilburn for the Van Farm, playing catch with Braden Christian. Now to Trey Miller. Miller going to drive, puts it up. That floater no good. Rebound knocked around. Garrick Hill got it, and a tie. Ooh! Wilburn ripped down by Hill, but it's Colin that picks up the personal, even though Garrick had a fistful of his jersey. Funny how that works. Into the ball game, Latham McMorris. His first action since that leg injury, got the boot off this week, went full speed in practice yesterday, and he is in the lineup, and that is a boost to the Van Far Indians. Erlen Johnson takes a breather, as well as Colin Wilburn. They go into the corner for Reed. His 3 rims out. Rebound, Taylor. His putback's no good. The rebound pulled down by Caden Wilburn. He's on the run for Van Far. To Hottie. Hottie to the hoop. He scores. Josh Hottie puts Van Far back ahead by 2, or by 1. He's got 8 points. 18-17. For the number 1 seed. Wilburn out to guard against Bonecker. They get it to Taylor, and he travels. Turnover gives it back to Van Farn. 6:37 to go in the first half. Center side for Caden Wilburn. Almost stolen as he returned it to Hottie. Here's McMorris for 3. That one's long. The putback, no. Rebound tipped around, out of bounds, and it's going to go to Elsberry. Seems like every 50-50 ball is going to Elsberry right now. $6:15 to go in the first half. Here's Elsberry. Bodecker to Reed. Nathan. Trying to work it inside, and it's right at the feet of Trey Miller. He picks it up and hands it to Braden Christian. And far across the line to the near side for Caden Wilburn. Wilburn back up to Braden Christian. Now to Josh Hottie. Over to the far side for Caden Wilburn. Caden gives it to Hottie in the corner. Wilburn with it. Floater. No. Rebound. He gets it back. Back up top to Josh Hottie. Hottie backs it up to the near side for Caden Wilburn. Over to the far side for Latham McMorris. He thought about 3. Passed it up. Bounce pass inside to Trey Miller. No. Rebound knocked out, and it's going back to Elsberry with 5:19 to play in a 1-point game. First half action here from the Bowling Green Invitational, and Trevor Anthony checks back in for Derek Taylor on the Elsberry side. So you got Reed, Anthony, Kelly, Hill, and Bonecker. He's got the ball right now. Gets it in to Trevor Anthony. Back outside to Michael Kelly. Kelly had the first 7 points. They get it inside to Garrick Hill. Off the glass. Good, and a foul. Garrick Hill, chance for a 3-point play. The foul goes against Trey Miller, his second. And the shot is no good. The rebound picked up by Braden Christian for Van Far. Here comes Josh Hottie, trailing by a point. 3 minutes gone here in the second. Gives up the ball to the near side for Latham McMorris. McMorris kicks it over to Caden Wilburn. He'll put up the three. That one's a little long, and Garrick Hill the rebound. Long pass ahead for Nathan Reed. Gets it to Michael Kelly, off the glass and in. That's where Elsberry's going to succeed. He's got 9 points. Out of bounds, back to Elsberry on the other end. 4:38 to play in our second quarter. Just 2 points scored by Van Far so far in the first 3.5 minutes of the second quarter. So it's a 7-2 run. Ball knocked away momentarily and stolen by Caden Wilburn. Now it's a 2-on-1 to the hoop. Off the glass, well off the mark for Caden Wilburn. Long pass ahead to Kelly, to Garrick Hill. He lays it up. He can't hit. Got his own rebound. Knocked it to Anthony. Bodeker for three. That's offline and out of bounds. Back to Van Far. 4:05 to play. This thing's got a little sloppy there for a moment. Here comes Van Far. Braden Christian to the near side. Caden Wilburn. Into the corner for Latham McMorris. McMorris to Hottie, back to McMorris on the near side. To Wilburn, back to McMorris. He'll put up the tray. It looks good. Yep. Welcome back, Latham McMorris. We're tied at 21. And now a steal by Latham McMorris. He goes to the hoop and in. 5 straight points for number 3. Adding to his career total, which is swelling in his senior season. Bounce pass and a steal by Caden Wilburn. Pass ahead for Josh Hottie. Hottie to the hoop. No, but a foul by Trevor Anthony. His second will send Josh Hottie back to the line. 3:13 to play in the first half. And a little energy created by Latham McMorris. Hottie at the line. And the first shot is good. Three-point lead for Van Far. And the second shot for Hottie as he toes the line. Puts it up, and he's short. The rebound picked up by Wilburn, and he scores. Caden Wilburn on the return. He's got 8. And Van Far on a bit of a run here. To the near side, 3-ball is good. Michael Kelly with the tray. He's into double figures with 12. McMorris gives it back to Hottie. Through Christian to the near side, Wilburn. He's going to try the tray. That's offline. Rims out, and Garrick Hill the rebound for Elsberry. Long pass ahead to Kelly. He can't put it in. Caden Wilburn the rebound. Just disrupted him enough that the foul wasn't called, and he missed the shot. Christian, oh, what a pass to the hoop and in. Trey Miller on the feed from Braden Christian. Pace picking up, 28-24. Van Far leads. The number 1 leading the number 5 seed in this Bowling Green tournament. So to the near side, another 3. That one's good. Michael Kelly on fire from beyond the arc. And it's a 1-point game. Back the other way, Hottie as it's stripped away by Kelly. It'll stay with Van Farr. 2:04 to play in the first half, and here comes Verlin Johnson back in the ball game. He'll replace Braden Christian. They get it to Caden Wilburn in the corner. He has to go to his dribble, gives it up. Now to Latham McMorris, now to Verlin Johnson. Turnaround shot off the glass, no. Garrick Hill the rebound. Long pass ahead to Kelly, and he can't put it in. Caden Wilburn the rebound. To Hottie. Over to the far side, now McMorris with it. To Johnson. Johnson. He wants that basket, turns around, shoots it off the glass and scores. Verlin Johnson's first 2 points tonight. Derek Taylor over the far side for Kelly. He'll put up the tray. That one's short, and the rebound pulled down by Trey Miller to Josh Hottie. Hottie across the line. And on the floor, we've got a foul against Derek Taylor. That's his third personal. Instead, they gave it to Reimel, his second. So Taylor still on 2. Anthony with 3. And Jerkowski checks out after a short visit. Caden Wilburn replaced by Colin Wilburn. And the shot for Hottie. In, out, back in. (31-27). Latham McMorris checks out. Good debut coming back from the injury. Second shot is good as well for Josh Hottie. Make it 32-27 at the half. Bowling Green came back, leads 15-11. That's against Silex in the semifinals. Here's Kelly with it. Has Bodeker on his side. Gives it to Steven. To the near side for Reimel. Over to the far side for Kelly. Lob pass. Rejected and stolen. Good job by Verlin Johnson. Good job by Josh Hottie. Hottie with the ball to the hoop and score. Josh Hottie working on another Player of the Game award with his first half excellence. Here's Kelly. He could win it too. To the near side, Kelly. Over to the far side, Bodeker thought about 3, ran out of time. Goes off of Hill's hands and into the hands of Colton Jensen. They lose their man. Colin Wilburn off the glass, no, but a foul. Going to be whistled, I believe, on Garrick Hill. And it is Hill's first personal. 12.5 seconds to go in the half, and Colin Wilburn goes to the hoop. It was actually the second on Hill. And the first one's good. 35-27. State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime. 12.5 seconds away. Once we get this clock moving. The second shot is good as well for Colin. And the lead swells to 9. 9 seconds to go. Here's Nathan Reed to the near side for Michael Kelly. Down to 3 seconds. They're going to get the shot off. Here's Reed for 3, and he's not even close. 9-point lead for the number 1 seed Van Farr on top of Elsberry, 36-27. And we've reached the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime on the peoplestribune.com.
Danny Orff Contracting, Pike County and surrounding areas construction and remodeling experts. At Danny Orff Contracting, we specialize in construction and remodeling contractor services. We offer free estimates. We have back-to-back scheduling to complete the job promptly and professionally, on time and on budget. If you have a construction project in mind, turn to Danny Orff Contracting. Call today at 573-470-4925.
Good luck to the Bowling Green Bobcats and Lady Bobcats this week during the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. The Bobcat Boosters encourage everyone to visit with any Booster Club member to see how you could become a member yourself.
Bowling Green High School athletes in all sports are supported by the Booster Club. Remember, all concession stand proceeds benefit various Booster Club projects. Good luck, Bobcats, and we'll see you at the tournament.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
At Bowling Green Lumber Company, they have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapter Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money, we're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back inside the high school gym in the championship semifinals of this 93rd Annual Bowling Green Invitational on TribCast. Good second quarter for Van Far. They outscore Elsberry 20-13 in the quarter to extend their lead to 9 points here at the half. We had the debut of Latham McMorris off of injured reserve, coming back from that leg injury. He had a big second quarter, 5 points, but really the battle between Josh Hoddy and Michael Kelly. Kelly 15 points, Hoddy 13, most of those coming from the free throw line as he continues to drive in against those big, strong Elsberry interior defenders, and he's drawing the fouls, and he's making the foul shots. Van Far in the first half, 11 of 14 shooting free throws, including Hoddy, who has 7 of his 13 from the line, so over half his points coming from the free throw stripe. We'll get the full scoring report as we go along, but that's what Van Far needs to keep doing. Keep driving, get those big guys in trouble, foul trouble for Elsberry, and then that'll open up that outside shot. They didn't attempt many three-pointers, only hit one in the first half. Meanwhile, Elsberry is living by the three as they hit, Kelly himself hit 3 of them. Nathan Reed added another, and so did Stephen Bodecker. So they've really relied on that three, and that's what they like to do. They like to pack it in down low, and that opens up the three-point shot. So right now, it hasn't been enough, as Van Far has gotten that those big guys in foul trouble. Trevor Anthony with 3 fouls, Garrick Hill with 2, even Reimel off the bench with 2, and Derek Taylor with 2. So if they can keep pounding and drawing those personals, I think it'll be an easy second half for the Van Far Indians, as far as easy as a basketball game can be at this level. 36-27, we'll have the full scoring report when we come back. Van Far leads Elsberry here on the peoplestribune.com.
Nothing outworks an F-Series. Nothing outsells an F-Series. No matter what you're doing, Ford trucks are the trucks the guys and gals who do the hardest work depend on. Don't miss the great deals on America's best-selling brand. Hurry into Pogue Ford today for great deals on new and used vehicles. Whether you're looking for a car, SUV, or truck, Pogue Ford has you covered. Visit soon at Pogue Ford, Business 61 South in Bowling Green, or visit online at PogueFord.com. Pogue Ford, where they treat their customers like friends and family.
Before or after the games at this year's district tournaments, let's go Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and at Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, fill up your vehicle, and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester fried chicken, and more. Good luck to our area teams this week from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store at the Bridge in Louisiana. Let's go, Airco!
When it's time for some heavy-duty work in the dirt, there's only one name to remember, McMailer. McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating of Silex now offers a new service, septic system pumping and grease trap cleanouts. Call McMailer for all types of backhoe work with high lift and track hoe. They install water or sewer lines, septic tanks, and drain tile. They can build lakes, do dump truck work, jackhammering, bobcat work, and more. Fully insured, you can count on quality workmanship from McMailer & Sons Backhoe, Excavating, and Septic in Silex. 384-5978.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Time to check the scoring here at halftime, brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, A.K. and Ken Feeds, Ask-Grown DeKalb Seeds, Crop Insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. First for Elsberry, they scored 14 in the first quarter, 13 in the second quarter, and 3 of those scored by Stephen Bodecker. 4 points for Garrick Hill, 5 for Nathan Reed, and 15 for Michael Kelly, including the first 7 points of the ball game. For Van Far, they spread it out a little more. They had 16 in the first quarter to lead by 2, extended it to 9 with a 20-point second quarter. They've got 2 points from Verlin Johnson, 2 points from Braden Christian, and 2 from Colin Wilburn, both of those from the line. 4 points from Trey Miller, 5 from Latham McMorris off the bench, 8 points from Caden Wilburn, and 13 for Josh Hottie, including 7 from the free throw line. 7 of 9 shooting free throws is Hottie through the first 2 quarters. And there's your check of the scoring, brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, YoungEnterprisesInc.com. 36-27 is the Van Far lead over Elsberry in the semifinals of the 93rd Bowling Green Invitational. Over in the other gym, the consolation semis, through 2 quarters, Bowling Green leads 15-11 after Silex was up in that second quarter with about 5 minutes left, 9-8. Low-scoring game over in the middle school gymnasium in the consolation semis. Here it's a high-scoring game, including that 20-13 second quarter for Van Far to put them up by 9 as we head toward the third quarter and wrap up our State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime on the peoplestribune.com.
Tournament coverage on TribCast is brought to you in part by CPS, Crop Production Services, Ann Lane Boutique, the Louisiana Bulldog Booster Club, Perkins Electrical Service, Rawls County Mutual Insurance, Liggins Flooring, Saints Avenue Cafe, HENKE Construction, the Van Far Indians Booster Club, Shelter Insurance Agent Brent Brandstetter in Bowling Green, Magruder Limestone, Pike Lincoln Technical Skills and Services LLC, George's Kawasaki ATV and Mule, and the Twin Pike Family YMCA. More coverage of the Bowling Green Tournament coming up. This is TribCast.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school basketball action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, new and used equipment, parts and service, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Start of the second half brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. Next time you tip off a project at your property, your house, your office, you want to remodel, they've got everything you need at Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. And it'll be Van Far to start the half with the ball. And Caden Wilburn to inbound to Josh Hottie. Wilburn, Hottie, Christian, Miller, and Colin Wilburn out there. Starters for both squads have returned to the floor as you got Kelly, Anthony, Reed, Hill, and Taylor for Elsberry. Over to the far side for Caden Wilburn. Wilburn, high blocks, gives it to Christian to the near side for Colin Wilburn. Wilburn kicks it out. Here's Caden for 3, and that one's good. Caden Wilburn with the tray. You can just see it coming, can't you? Biggest lead of the night is 12. And Caden into double figures with 11 points. Here's Kelly back the other way. He's just a bit long. Anthony grabs the rebound into a double team, and it's a tie-up. Elsberry will keep the ball on the alternating arrow. And that one got a little testy. So Elsberry will have the ball underneath the Vanfar basket. And head out. It's tipped and taken by Josh Hodde. Hodde over Taylor. He bailed, and Hodde couldn't hit the shot. That's a change from the first half. Taylor doesn't want to pick up that third foul. Here's Kelly to Garrick Hill. Touch pass to Trevor Anthony, and on the floor we've got a foul against Braden Christian, his second. Minute gone here in the third. 39-27 is the Vanfar lead. They go out to Garrick Hill. Hill, turn around, fade away, misses everything out of bounds. Back to Vanfar. Took 7 seconds off the clock. Elsberry, we saw one change they made defensively. The offense yet to click here in the second half. Touch pass to Trey Miller. He goes off the glass and scores. And we see it again. Elsberry not biting down low on the contact. That time, Vanfar was able to capitalize. 41-27. Goes off the foot and out of bounds. It'll stay with Elsberry with 6:22 on the clock. 41-27 is the Vanfar Indian lead. Derek Taylor to inbound at the bottom of our graphic. To Kelly. Bounce pass for Reed. Knocked out of bounds by Trey Miller. It's going to stay with Elsberry, but just not much easy coming right now for the Indians in red. Points at a premium. Pass off of Anthony and intercepted by Christian. Here comes Hodde for Vanfar. Into the corner. Caden Wilburn dribbles in, shot short, and the long pass ahead from Garrick Hill. No foul called, and Kelly puts it in. 17 points for Michael Kelly. Over to the far side, here's Christian for three, and he scores. Braden Christian, 5 points on the night. The lead up to 15. Over to the far side for Reed, now to Trevor Anthony. Anthony off the glass, no. Hodde the rebound, and here comes Vanfar. Hodde going to go coast to coast? No, but a foul going to be whistled on the floor against Garrick Hill, and that's his third. Bounce pass into the corner for Trey Miller. Miller kicks it out. Pass tipped to Josh Hodde. Kelly on the defense. Yeah, this Elsberry in a 2-3 zone right now. Here's a three from the top, and that's Caden Wilburn draining the tray. And a timeout taken. After the three gives Wilburn 14 points. Take a break, 5:05 to go in the third. It's an 18-point lead for Vanfar on TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Third quarter action, 5:05 to go. (47-29). And Elsberry needs to make an adjustment. Here's Kelly with it. Working against Trey Miller, gets it to Taylor. Taylor drops it off for Bonecker to the near side for Nathan Reed. Back to Derek Taylor. Taylor to the hoop, and we're going to have a foul. No! An offensive foul. That's on Derek Taylor. He got a little handsy. Picks up his third personal on the offensive end. So that change didn't work. Back to the drawing board for Elsberry. Here's Hottie. Hottie to the near side for Trey Miller. Back to Josh Hottie. Working against Michael Kelly. Gets it to Trey Miller again. To the near side for Caden Wilburn. Wilburn works against Garrick Hill as they switch up the defense on him. Miller back to Wilburn. Center of the lane. They get his Christian on the far side. His shot short. Rebound pulled in by Derek Taylor for Elsberry. Ahead to Michael Kelly, and his shot's good. Nice little lay-in for Michael Kelly as he continues to add his total up to 19 points. Ball gets away. Bodeker the steal. He goes in and now 3-on-3 to the far side or near side for Kelly. His three balls off line, and Colin Wilbur in the rebound. Josh Hottie now with it for Van Far. Jake Reimel getting ready to check back in for the Elsberry Indians. 3:38 to play. We've passed the midway point of this third quarter. To the near side for Caden Wilburn. Back to Josh Hottie. They work it down low. Christian, nothing there. Maybe got away with a little bit of a walk, and it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Van Far with 3:26 on the clock. And Hill will check out. Reed thought it was him going to the bench. And Garrick not happy as he puts the towel over his head. Has a conversation with Coach Twellman. Now Elsberry will get it back. Here's Reimel. Reimel hands it to Nathan Reed. Works it down low to Taylor. He puts it off the glass and in. Sneaky pass there. Gets Taylor his first 2 points of the night. Here's Miller. He'll try the tray. That one's good. Miller with three. 50-33. He's got 9 points now. They work it down low to Kelly. He goes off the glass. No. Christian the rebound for Van Far. 2:46 to play here in the third quarter. Here's Colin Wilburn, and a foul going to be whistled on Reimel. Or they just say out of bounds. Out of bounds, last touch by Elsberry, and Verlin Johnson going to come back in the ball game. And he'll replace Colin Wilburn. So you got Johnson, Miller, Caden Wilburn, Braden Christian, and Josh Hottie out there right now. Haven't seen any more of Latham McMorris here in the second half. Here's Hottie to the hoop, and he scores. Josh Hottie has 15. And that ball, were they on the line? I was looking down at my scorebook. But it's going to go back to Van Far, and a timeout taken by Elsberry with 2:32 to go. 19-point Van Far lead here in the third quarter on TribCast.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors. A travel off the timeout called on Braden Christian gives it back to Elsberry. 2:29 to go in quarter number 3 here in this semifinal from the 2018 Bowling Green Invitational. Winner will take on the winner of the next game between North Callaway and Louisiana. That shot off the glass, Taylor's good. He's got 4 points in the quarter. Lead down to 17 for Van Farr. Over to the far side for Trey Miller. Gives it to Verlin Johnson. Johnson stripped right to Wilburn, and Caden puts it in. Caden Wilburn having himself a quarter. He may grab a second Player of the Game award. He was Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game in the opening round after he had 21 points in the win over Silex. Here's Trey Miller. To the near side for Caden Wilburn. He puts up the tray. It's short this time, and the rebound pulled in by Reed. Long pass ahead for Kelly. Kelly crosses over, and the shot is good. 6 points in the quarter. Now 21 in the game for Michael Kelly. 54-37. Here's Caden Wilburn. Tried one too many passes. It's going to stay with Van Farr, and back into the ballgame for the first time is Trayson Coel. He'll replace Braden Christian. And here comes Bonecker for Elsberry. Minute and 5 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Michael Kelly, leading scorer tonight for Elsberry, hands it off for Derek Taylor. 56 seconds to go. Jerkowski hands it for Bonecker. Up top for Reimel. Reimel working against Coel. Gives it to Taylor. Shot blocked. And here's Caden Wilburn. Caden to the hoop. No, but a foul going to be whistled on Reimel, and that's number 3 on Jake. 40.6 seconds on the clock. Louisiana's ready to take on North Callaway in the 3-2 matchup. And the first shot is good for Wilburn. 55-37. He's now 3 of 4 from the line. And misses that one. Rebound picked up by Bonecker. So Stephen with it again. And he carried the ball. Braden Christian coming right back in for Trey Miller. And Coel will inbound. Well, Miller stays in, and Verlin Johnson takes a seat. Final 25 seconds of the third quarter here from the Bowling Green tournament. Over to the far side, Hottie has his pass tipped and out of bounds. Is going to stay with Van Farr. Good effort by Reimel as he took out the trash can and the Gatorade. But Jerkowski couldn't keep up with the play. 17.5 on the clock. Here's Christian out for Coel. Now to Hottie. Down to 12 seconds. Hottie with the clock at 8. To the near side for Wilburn. They get it to Trey Miller. To Coel. Off the glass. No. And we played 3. 55-37. Van Far leads. So we head to the fourth here from the Bowling Green Tournament on TribCast.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features HENKE and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Start of the fourth quarter. Checking the scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. HENKE and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance, and more at youngenterprisesinc.com. For Elsberry, Christian caught in the corner, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Van Far. We'll keep it here. Go through the scoring. 3 points for Stephen Bodecker for Elsberry, 4 for Garrick Hill, 4 for Derek Taylor, 5 points for Nathan Reedon, 21 for Michael Kelly. Didn't have a 3 in that third quarter, but did have 6 points. As Elsberry scores 10 in the quarter, which was 9 less than Van Far scored. They had 19 in the third quarter to continue their dominance. Let's see. 2 points for Verlin Johnson in this ballgame, 2 for Colin Wilburn. 5 points for Braden Christian, 5 for Latham McMorris, 15 for Josh Hoddy, and 17 for Caden Wilburn. He's the game's leading scorer for Van Far. 55-37, 18-point Van Far lead. They'll have the ball coming off this timeout. 7:47 to play in regulation. And it looks like Van Far is going to go to the championship game. Hoddy over to the far side for Caden Wilburn, back for Josh Hoddy. And they're going to kill some clock here. Hoddy. To the near side for Coel, back to Josh Hoddy. Hoddy gives up the dribble, now gives up the ball to Braden Christian. Over to the far side for Trey Miller, back to Braden. Hands it off for Hoddy, and Hill went down. They go to the hoop. Coel scores. Trayson Coel. It's a 20-point Van Far lead. He's got his first 2 points tonight. Didn't get him at the buzzer. Gets him to start the fourth quarter. And here's Jurkowski for Elsberry. To Trevor Anthony. Anthony, bounce pass for Kelly, and he's got 23. What a night for Kelly. That cuts the Van Far lead to 18. Over to the far side for Trayson Coel. He has it again across the line to Braden Christian, back to Josh Hoddy as they continue to run clock here in the fourth. There's Braden Christian over to the far side for Trey Miller. For Christian again. Where does he want to go? He just drops back. Over to the far side for Miller. Trey working against Anthony. Gives it off to Trayson. Now back to Braden Christian. Here's Caden Wilburn. to Trayson Coel. Bounce pass for Trey Miller. Miller over to Josh Hoddy. They've run off a minute of clock here. We're down to 5.5 to go. Back to Hoddy. Van Far fans are loving it. Hoddy. Just running that clock down to 5:15. Braden Christian loses his man, Kelly. Over to Trey Miller. Back to Braden Christian. To Hoddy. Josh Hoddy backs up. Over to the far side for Trayson Coel. And finally a timeout taken by Van Far with 4:57 to play here in the fourth quarter. 57-39. Van Far leads on TribCast.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, LaCrosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, LaCrosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. LaCrosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Equal housing lender.
TribCast video from the Bowling Green Tournament brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins in Louisiana. Let Tim Jenkins show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money. Over in the other gym after three quarters, it was Bowling Green leading Silex by 6, 29-23 here. It's Van Far's night. Hoddy with it. His Indians up by 18. Here's Latham McMorris, and he's fouled. That's the fourth on Jake Reimel. But just the fourth against Elsberry here in the second half. Quick moving second half. McMorris into the backcourt for Josh Hoddy. Nearing the midway point of the fourth quarter. Christian to McMorris. Now to Miller on the far side, working against Trevor Anthony. Now into a double team, gives it off to Caden Wilburn. Now to Latham McMorris. Back to Caden Wilburn over to the far side for Christian. 4:18 to go. Trey Miller gave up the ball, now hands it to Latham McMorris. And another foul whistle, this one on Nathan Reed. That's just his first. Comes with 4:02 to play. So we hang out around that midway point here in the final quarter. They get it into Trey Miller. It's in near side for Caden Wilburn. Back to Braden Christian. Braden hands it back to Josh Hoddy, and they just want to keep running clock. It's in near side for Caden Wilburn. It's in near side again for Trey Miller. Miller back to Wilburn. Over to the far side for Christian. Not a Miller. Trey hands it off for Josh Hoddy to the far side, and we've got another foul, and this one's the second on Nathan Reed. 16 fouls, so they have one more before, well, that's the last one before the bonus. 3:32 to play. Here's Caden Wilburn with it. Over to the far side for Latham McMorris. Here's Wilburn again. Over to the far side for Trey Miller. And a reach in, and that's it for Jake Reimel. He fouls out of the ballgame with 0 points. Picking up his first personal here with 3:04 to go is on this possession. Van Far has burned close to 2.5 minutes off the clock. Caden Wilburn at the line for a 1-1. 17 points tonight. And the shot is good. Earns the second. He's got 18 now. Lead is 19. To make it 20. He can't hit. The rebound, Colin Wilburn. And he'll pull back. It's a hottie. And a foul whistled against Michael Kelly, his second. That'll send Josh to the line. He's got 15 points. 1-1 opportunity with 2:57 to go. Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast post game coming up after the final horn, and the first shot is good. Got rolled down, and the second yet to come. It's a 20-point lead. That's as large as it's been tonight for Van Far. And they top it. 21-point lead at 60-39. 17 points for Josh Hottie. On the near side, it's Bonecker from Taylor. Now to Garrick Hill. He'll try the three. It's long. And the rebound pulled in by Trey Miller, and a foul whistled against Derek Taylor, his fourth. And Van Far back to the line. Trey Miller to shoot. This is the last 1-1. Was that Hill getting scolded there by the official on the near side? First shot's good. Trey Miller, he's got 8. And it's 61-39. Second shot good as well. Give him 9. And the lead is 23, and a timeout taken by Elsberry. 2:35 to play in this semifinal. Van Far coasting to victory on TribCast.
The friendly and caring staff at Advanced Eye Care have just one goal in mind: to provide professional eye care for the entire family. From comprehensive eye exams to management of glaucoma and cataracts, refractive surgery to specialty contact lenses, you can count on Advanced Eye Care to provide vision for a lifetime. 3 locations to serve you: Bowling Green, Winfield, and Troy, or visit online at aecmo.com. Doctors Denise Harvey and Jessica Downs and staff hope to see you soon at Advanced Eye Care.
The Bowling Green Tournament on TribCast is brought to you in part by Spring Valley Accounting Services, Dieter's Sign Company and T-Shirt Shop, Hayden's Motorsports, Penrod Real Estate, Pike County Title Company, Mid-America Auto and Towing, Niemeyer Family Farms, Community and Home Services, Country View Nursing Facility, Ingram Plumbing, Southside Bar and Grill, the Clopton Hawks Booster Club, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and by Midwest Pest Control. Now, more coverage of the 93rd Annual Bowling Green Invitational. This is TribCast.
Fourth quarter action, 62-39 is the Van Far lead. Coming up next, we've got Louisiana, the 3 seed, taking on the 2 seed North Callaway. Of course, North Callaway was the 2 seed in the ladies and got beat handily by Clopton last night. So Louisiana hoping for a similar type game when they take on the Thunderbirds. Coming up next, Jerkowski gets it into Taylor, and we're back underway after the timeout. 2.5 minutes to play. Derek to the far side. Down to Kelly. Kelly's been the offensive hero for Elsberry. Taken away from Hill, right to Taylor. Yes, and a foul. Derek Taylor can reduce it to a 20-point Van Far advantage. if he hits the free throw. The foul was the third on Braden Christian. It's the most of any Van Far player, and Taylor hits the shot. Van Far lead down to 20. Ahead to Colin Wilburn all alone, and he lays it in. Colin Wilburn has 4. Back to Bodecker. He goes to the hoop, lays it in, and is fouled. 5 points for Stephen Bodecker, and chance to make it 6 from the line. .20-point ball game right now. You can get it to 19 with the free throw. And does. Here's Josh Hottie. Gets past a foul to Colin Wilburn. Wilburn back to Trey Miller. Now to Caden Wilburn. To the near side for Hottie. Minute 44 on the clock. Let's see how much they can burn. Over to the far side for Colin Wilburn. Knocked away from behind, and a foul whistled against Garrick Hill. That's his 4th. 64-45, and to the line is Colin Wilburn. 4 points, trying to add to that. It is a 2-shot foul. And the first shot is good. Back to a 20-point lead. As Van Far empties the bench. Heath Calvert in, wearing 55. Trayson Cole, number 30. Dylan Miner in there as he hits them both and is replaced by Colton Jensen. Back to a 21-point lead. 6-point night for Colin Wilburn. Who was the other that came in for Van Far? Riley Coel. Here's a 3. That's offline. Rebound picked up by Elsberry. Gabry Hill, and a foul on the block. We'll send Gabry to the line, looking for his first 2 points. The foul goes against Dylan Miner, his first. And the first shot for Hill is short. Minute 17 to play, 21-point Van Far lead. And it's just never seemed that close, at least not here since the end of the first quarter. Hill hits the second one, cuts the lead to 20. Here's Colton Jensen for Van Far. Floater to the near side. Coel plays catch. Riley to Dylan Miner. Miner turns on the baseline, shoots offline. Calvert just throws this man down, but he's out of bounds. That was Cody Thornhill that hit the deck. Also out there for Elsberry. Well, they got a 5 out there. We don't have a 5 on our roster. And he's got the ball right now. Over to the far side. 3 ball is up. It's long. Rebound. Picked up by Elsberry, but then stolen away by Riley Coel. Riley to Calvert. He can't cut it in. And here comes Elsberry back the other way. Reverse layup, no good. Here's Calvert again on the run. Stolen from behind and out of bounds. It's going to stay with Van Far. 15 seconds to go. And Van Far going to play for the championship against either Louisiana or North Callaway. Coel gets it out to Colton Jensen. Down to 13 seconds. Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame coming up in 8. Down to 5 seconds. That'll do it. Van Far, the dominant Indians tonight, winning by 20, 66-46. Elsberry will play for third on Saturday night. We'll be back with the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame for you after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries, ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
Hi, this is Christine Rutherford of People's Bank and Trust in Bowling Green. At People's Bank and Trust, we don't think our responsibility to the community should end when we leave the bank each day. You see, at our community bank, we volunteer for many charitable organizations and civic activities, as well as cheer on our hometown teams. Pride in our community is important to us here at People's Bank and Trust. Come see us at one of our convenient locations, Bowling Green, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, or Elsberry. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame. Brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
Welcome back. Van Far advances to the championship of this Bowling Green Invitational with a 66-46 victory over Elsberry, and we're joined by our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game, Josh Hodde, 17 points tonight. And what was the difference between this and the last meeting between Elsberry?
The difference in this game was most definitely our defense. We came out and we had confidence in our defense, and then that in turn made us have confidence in our offense. And I mean, that's just where we got to play the rest of the year.
With the exception of number 10, Kelly, they really weren't shooting too well tonight. They like to pack it in to open up that outside shot. How do you guys go into a game to defend against that?
Well, we knew their bigs were definitely key in there because we knew that in order for them to get open shots, they're going to have to go inside, and we just tried shutting them down inside, and it worked.
It seemed like they were frustrated out there pretty early on in the ball game.
Yeah, most definitely. They got out to a quick 7-0 run. Then we went on, I think, a 12-0 run, and then pretty much from there we could try to control the game.
Well, congratulations. You're in the championship of the Bowling Green tournament. That's got to feel pretty good, right?
Oh, yeah.
First
definitely.
time Van Far's been there in a while,
Definitely,
that championship
definitely.
game. Well, congratulations. We'll see you on Saturday night. That's Josh Hodde, our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game. And let's talk to Coach Pat Callaway. I think he summed it up pretty well, the difference between this time and the last time he faced Elsberry.
Yeah, I mean, defensive effort was so much better this time. In Elsberry, which is a tough place to win anyway. They're a good ball club. We just came out that night, and we were a little flat. The bigs kind of intimidated us a little bit. Jumped out to the 7-0 start, burn a quick timeout, and the boys responded. I mean, that's the thing. We couldn't have done that a couple years ago. The kids are so much more resilient, and, the maturity level, it's amazing. And we came up, we share the basketball, we shoot the basketball well. We played with confidence. And I'd say our defense, the last 4 games has just been tremendous. We gave up 27 in the first half, and we told them, to win the ball game, you got to hold them under 50. And, we give up 19 points in the second half. So
not bad.
Yeah, no, great effort. And, the kids, I think, were really, really excited just to see a little bit of glimpse of Lathan out there. And
I was going to ask about that. You got the little glimpse, but you didn't have to use him too much because the rest of the guys did their part.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. When Lathan went down, we were a good ball club, but we are so much better now because everybody has gotten minutes and stepped up and filled the role. And when he gets back full, I think we're probably 2 weeks away before he's 100% healthy. But just, putting him in spot minutes, I mean, he comes in and, hits 1 or 2 threes and gets a steal, because that's the thing in our defense that we're missing. Caden's doing a good job. Lathan's doing Josh is doing a good job. But Lathan is the best one we got at anticipating that pass. And he showed it, even with the ankle that's not 100%. But the kids really, when he hit that first three, I thought the roof was going to come off our bench over there because they were so wound up and jacked to see him out there. And, just proud of the effort, total team win. And, that's the reason we're playing good basketball right now is we have a different leading scorer almost every night. I mean, we have balance. I haven't even looked at the book, but I know we had several kids get buckets. And, we share the ball, and really impressed with things we couldn't have done a couple years ago. I told them that the 3 minutes in the fourth quarter was the smartest 3 minutes that our juniors and seniors have played, and then throw Colin in as a sophomore. To not turn the ball over, to handle traps, and to kill time with a 20-point lead. I mean, very impressed with their efforts. And, now we just got to make sure we don't have a letdown, because we're going to face, 1 or 2 good ball clubs here Saturday night in the championship. And, the goal is to get a W. So, we'll be ready.
You don't really recognize kids with 2 points very often, but I thought Verlin Johnson came in and did a heck of a job defensively.
Yeah, and it's funny that you say that, because I asked Verlin for the game. I said, do you remember when we played them about 3 weeks ago, how much did you play? He's like, none. That's the transformation, because we knew that Verlin could help us. He's the strongest kid we got. He's a great athlete. We just didn't know how, and now he's getting more and more confidence. He can score, he pulls boards, and he's so active in our defense, and he's making us so much better, and he's only going to get better.
Yeah. Once he gets the rest of the game, not just swatting and
yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be kind of scary what he's capable of.
Yeah, he's a heck of an athlete, and the confidence is growing, and like I said, he makes us better, and he's a great kid, and he works hard, and yeah, it's definitely tremendous, in the 3 weeks, from not playing to, logging, 3-4 minutes a quarter. So,
well, congratulations. We'll see you on Saturday night.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate the coverage. It's a great day to be an Indian.
There's Coach Pat Conaway. His Indians win it over the other Indians by 66-46. We got to get this is now just magically the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame. And let's get right to our starting lineups for this second semifinal of the night. Starting lineups brought to you by the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. First, for the North Callaway T-Birds, they're the number 2 seed. They'll start a sophomore, number 3, Gabe Cash. Number 11 gets to start a senior, Coy Dannison. Junior, number 12, Dawson Wright. Junior, number 15, Kobe Kellerman, and the senior, number 21, Tanner Peasold gets the start. So, again, for Coach Matt Miller and his T-Birds, it's Cash, Dannison, Wright, Kellerman, and Peasold. For Louisiana, they are 8-6 on the season, number 3 seed, coached by Matt Smith. And they will start the senior, number 1, Michael Francis. Another senior, number 3, Zach Ellsworth gets the start tonight. Junior, number 4, Isaac King. Number 20, a senior, Zach Harrison. And number 5, a junior back in the starting 5 tonight, Derek Richards. So, again, it's Francis, Ellsworth, King, Richards, and Harrison, your starters for Louisiana. And those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ball game, brought to you by the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. We got the Bulldogs looking for the upset over the T-Birds, 3-2 to make it to the championship against Van Far. It's coming up next here on the peoplestribune.com.
This is TribCast, coverage of high school basketball. The 93rd Annual Bowling Green Invitational on the peoplestribune.com is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor,
Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, by Young Enterprises Incorporated, Lacrosse Lumber Company, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, Mid-America Auto and Towing, Community In-Home Services, Country View Nursing Facility, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, by Ingram Plumbing, Southside Bar and Grill, the Clopton Hawks Booster Club, Shelter Insurance Agents Brent Brandstetter in Bowling Green and Tim Jenkins in Louisiana, by Advanced Eye Care, Missouri District 40 State Representative Jim Hansen, the Twin Pike Family YMCA, by Moore Pike Nursing Home, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, Pike County Memorial Hospital, by George's Kawasaki ATV and Mule, Pike Lincoln Technical Skills and Services LLC, by PJ Salon, People's Bank and Trust, Abel's Quick Shops, Magruder Limestone, Davis Ready Mix, the Bid Beach Funeral Homes LLC, Family Health Pharmacies, the Vanpart Indians Booster Club, American Family Insurance Agent Marjorie Koch in Elsberry, County Market, B&B Automotive, Saints Avenue Cafe, by HENKE Construction, Frankfurt Farm Supply, Calvert's General Insurance, by Cellular and Satellite Center, Rawls County Mutual Insurance, Liggins Flooring, DH Electric, Danny Orff General Contracting, Niemeyer Family Farms, Perkins Electrical Service, U-Brand Construction, Lynn's Heritage House, Orff Construction Company, Ann Lane Boutique, the Louisiana Bulldog Booster Club, J. Hurd Tree Service, Bowling Green Lumber, by Airco Convenience Stores, Mike's Tire Service, CPS, Crop Production Services, Midwest Pest Control, by Meyer Implement Company, McMailer & Sons Backhoe Excavating and Septic Pumping, Craig Bowen CPAs, the Mercantile Bank of Louisiana, by Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling, Cole Chiropractic Center, Cozy Sea RV Campground, by Silex Banking Company, Northeast Missouri Title Company, Spring Valley Accounting Services, Dieter Sign Company and T-Shirt Shop, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Penrod Real Estate, Pike County Title Company, and by Pogue Ford in Bowling Green. Now, coverage of the 2018 Bowling Green Basketball Invitational from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast. Anthem has been played. Introductions about to be made here to this semifinal night crowd. And we've got Louisiana, the 3 seed, taking on the number 2 seed, North Callaway T-Birds. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with your opening tip after this from Lacrosse Lumber Company on thepeoplestribune.com.
Mary, you're glowing gold. I know. I joined the Fuel Rewards program and got rewarded with instant gold status at Shell.
And I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
5 cents a gallon? Wow.
And gold is all the rage this season.
Oh, yeah.
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
When it comes to tough, versatile workhorses, nothing compares to Kubota's full line of RTV Series utility vehicles. Engineered to last and designed to deliver, Kubota's RTV X Series doesn't just lead the way on rugged dependability, it leads the pack. From big jobs to small projects and daily chores, choose from America's top-selling family of diesel utility vehicles to help you do it all. Your authorized Kubota dealer in Bowling Green is Meyer Implement Company, Business Highway 61 North. Meyer Implement Company. We appreciate your business. TribCast video from the Bowling Green Tournament brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins in Louisiana. Let Tim Jenkins show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money. Our officials for tonight's game brought to you by Advanced Eye Care in Bowling Green, Winfield, and Troy. The crew for this one, Brad Mitchell, Bill Monroe, and Steve Donahue. So Mitchell, Monroe, and Donahue getting a second game here in the high school gym. Brought to you by Advanced Eye Care, vision for a lifetime. Time for our opening tip, brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company getting the job done. And it'll be Zach Harrison jumping center for Louisiana against number 21, Tanner Peasold. 10 players on the floor, ball in the air, and our Lacrosse Lumber Company opening tip won by Louisiana. Derek Richards with it for the Bulldogs. Back to Michael Francis in their road Bulldog red jerseys. To Ellsworth. Now to Richards. Back to Harrison. Over to the far side for Isaac Kings. Everyone's got a touch so far. Back to Michael Francis. Francis tells Harrison where he wants him. Now goes to the far side for Ellsworth. Zach Ellsworth for the Bulldogs. Gets it up top for Harrison. Now to Derek Richards. Richards. Bounce pass for King. Back to Richards again. He goes baseline. Out the other way and scores. Derek Richards, first two of the night. They're in the Louisiana column. Bowling Green Bobcats a winner over Silex in the consolation semifinal. Second game going on right now between Clopton and Winfield. With it is Coy Dannison over to the far side and back to Coy to the near side for Gabe Cash. Cash into the corner, and the three ball is off the mark for Kobe Kellerman. Putback no good. Another putback is good for Dawson Wright. 2-2. Early score here. Here's Michael Francis. Drops it off for Derek Richards. He'll try the three. That one's good. All five so far scored by Derek Richards. And it's a 5-2 Louisiana lead. Back the other way is Gabe Cash. Cash. To the near side, and a 5-second call against Cash. He doesn't like it. So Bowling Green in the consolation game on Saturday. Elsberry in the third place game, and Van Far so far in the championship. Then on your side. Oh, great pass to Harrison, and he didn't even have to put the ball on the floor. He scores to make it 7-2 Louisiana. Cash with it for the T-Birds. Then on your side for Kellerman. Kobe up top for Coy Dannison. Dannison, KP tape on his shoulder. Here's a shot from the free throw line, no good for Tanner Peasold. The rebound pulled in by Ellsworth. Here's Francis across the stripe for the Bulldogs. Gets it back to Derek Richards. Thought about the three. Drives to the free throw line. Now gives it back to Ellsworth. And to Harrison over to the far side for Richards. Derek Richards gets a pass to Harrison. He couldn't handle it. Recovers. Can't hit the shot. And the rebound pulled in by Coy Dannison. 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Men's semifinals of the Bowling Green tournament. Near side for Kobe Kellerman. Kellerman goes to his dribble. Now passes far side for Dannison. Even further for Tanner Peasold. Lob pass, and Ellsworth was out of bounds. He didn't get the ball out of his hand before he touched down. So it'll stay with the T-Birds with 4:49 on the clock. Cash to inbound. And floats it all the way out to Dawson Wright. Through Cash, back into the middle. Turnaround shot. And a push-off. Going to be called against King. First foul for either squad. And Cash to inbound. Gabe surveys the scene and comes out high for Coy Dannison. Dannison to the far side for Gabe Cash, the sophomore. Goes past Ellsworth, passes to the middle. Ball goes to the floor. Turnaround shot. That's no good. Rebound, North Callaway, and it's a tie-up. Called by the back official. Really didn't see what was going on there. Nearing the midway point of the first quarter. Far side for Kellerman. Back up top for Dannison. Lob pass inside. Nice job on the feed to Tanner Peasold, who scores. First 2 points for Tanner. Here's Francis, and he's fouled by Kobe Kellerman, the junior. First foul against the T-Birds. And the lob pass goes out to Derek Richards. Richards to the hoop. He scores. He's had a nice start to this game. Already 7 points of the 9 scored by the Bulldogs. Here's Gabe Cash working against Zach Ellsworth. Gets across the line. Cash is fouled. No, a double dribble called against Cash, and he doesn't like it. A timeout taken by Coach Matt Miller, and the Thunderbirds with 3:54 to go. 9-4. Louisiana leads in the semifinal on TribCast.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
3:54 on the clock here in the first quarter of this men's championship semifinal from the 93rd Bowling Green Invitational. Lots of the Bowling Green fans have come in and from the middle school gym to watch this semifinal game. Harrison gives it to Francis for the Bulldogs. Gets it down to Isaac King. King misses everything, and the rebound goes to Tanner Peasold. To Gabe Cash. Cash weaving his way up the floor, hands it off to Dawson Wright. Back to Gabe Cash over there. Now he goes to the dribble. To Peasold. Peasold for Kellerman. Kellerman far side for Dawson Wright. And a travel called against Wright on his way to the basket. And 3 subs coming in for Coach Miller and the T-Birds. Number 1, Andrew LeCastro comes in. 35, that's Mark Hollenberg. And third number is Tully Thompson. Number 5, Francis looks to go to the hoop, and he scores. Michael Francis saw the opening and took it. His first 2 points tonight. Michael Francis was the player of the game in the victory over Winfield. 16 points, 5 of 6 free throws. Here's a long 3. That's offline. Rebound picked up by Dannison and taken away by Richards. Ahead to Michael Francis. Francis to the hoop. And he's mugged from behind by number 35, Mark Hollenberg. So Michael heads to the line to shoot a pair. And the foul does go to Hollenberg, his first, team second. Only 3 fouls whistled in the game so far over the first 7.5 minutes. First shot good. Extends the Bulldog lead to 8. And a substitution coming in, Dalton Oberhaus for Isaac King. A little more height there for the Bulldogs. And the shot is long this time, so lead remains at 8. Francis 1 of 2 shooting free throws. Here's LeCastro. Over to the far side for Tully Thompson. Near side for, Coy Dannison. Dannison works against Oberhaus. Hands it off for Hollenberg. Now to LeCastro. Castro back to Hollenberg. On the near point for Peasold. Bounce pass for Andy LeCastro. Gave up his dribble. Now it's stolen by Derek Richards. He gets slapped. Makes it all the way up anyway. And then the ball off the miss is taken away by North Callaway. They'll take the 3. That one's no good. Turnaround shot. Hollenberg scores. Cuts the advantage for Louisiana to 6. Over to the far side for Harrison. Now back to Francis. Francis to Richards. There's another three. Derek Richards starting the night off hot. To the far side for Locastro. Peasehold. Lob pass stolen. Here's Ellsworth. Going in 1-on-3. Floater. No. Got his own rebound. Puts it back. Here's Michael Francis, who hands it off for Oberhaus. Back to Francis with 52 seconds on the clock. Francis to Richards. Derek back to Zach Ellsworth. To the far side for Derek Richards. Couple of moves. Goes to the hoop. Scores. Unbelievable. What a first quarter by Derek Richards. Final 30 seconds of the first. Here's Dannison over to the far point for Peasehold. He dribbles down to the baseline, knocked out of bounds with 23.4 seconds to go. It'll be North Callaway ball. And coming back in are Kobe Kellerman and Dawson Wright. Hullenberg checks out, as well as Coy Dannison. Harrison checks out. Isaac King back in. Remy Feldworth back in as well for Derek Richards. It's a little extended quarter break for number 5. That pass tipped into the backcourt, recovered by Dawson Wright, but they're down to 15 seconds, and we're going to have a foul on Michael Francis in the backcourt. It'll be North Callaway ball in between the scorer's table and the end of their bench. They get it into LeCastro. He's a junior. Where's number 1? Flings that pass to the hoop and scores. Tanner Peasehold with it. He's got 4 points. Final 2 seconds. Francis hurries short, and we played one here in the Bowling Green Tournament semifinals. Louisiana out to a 9-point lead after the first 8 minutes. This is tournament coverage, all 22 games on TribCast.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Check of the scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, A.K. and Ken Feeds, Asker on DeKalb Seeds, Crop Insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. Just 8 points for North Callaway in the opening quarter, 2 for Dawson Wright, 2 for Mark Hullenberg, and 4 for Tanner Peasehold. For Louisiana, they got 2 from Zach Harrison, 3 from Michael Francis, the other 12 from Derek Richards. He's off to a hot start, including a pair of threes in that first quarter. Scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, A.K. and Ken Feeds, Asker on DeKalb Seeds, Crop Insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. We're underway in the second quarter of this ball game. Michael Francis with it for the Bulldogs into a double team, just skips it out and stolen from King. Going back the other way to the hoop and in is Coy Dannison. Can't get lazy with the ball now. Lead down to 7. Francis to Ellsworth. Into the corner for King. Now to Dalton Oberhaus. Oberhaus to Francis. And Richards not on the bench. There he is. He's waiting to check in. He was hiding near the scorer's table. Here's Overhouse. Bounce pass to Francis. Back to Dalton and to Michael again. 6:56 to go in the first half. Bulldogs up by 7. Far side, Ellsworth. Bounce pass down low. Remy Felderworth, no. Got his own rebound. Put back too hard. And the rebound this time pulled down by Holenberg for the T-Birds. 2 shots at it. Couldn't get one to fall. Kellerman to the near side now for Cash. Gabe Cash for 3. That one's good. That's what he's good for. Don't give him that 3. It's a 4-point game to the far side, and they can't get their 2 starters back in there. The Bulldogs can't. To the near side for Ellsworth. They may end up having to take a timeout. Here's Oberhaus with the offensive foul. His first, and another empty possession for the Bulldogs. Down to a 3-point lead, or 4-point lead. Ellsworth and Feldworth check out. Richards and Harrison back in. Here's Cash to Holenberg, rather. Ball stripped by Richards, pass ahead. He goes to the hoop and is fouled. Holenberg picks up his second personal, and Derek Richards will head to the line to shoot a pair, trying to add to his 12-point total from the first quarter. .541 to play in the half. And Richards spins it, bounces one more time, puts up the shot, and rims out. Lead stays at 4. Second shot for Derek Richards, and this one's good. 1 of 2 on that possession. And that trip to the line for Richards. Here's Cash working against Francis over to the far side for Holenberg. Holenberg gives it off to Kobe Kellerman. Kellerman to the far side for, now back to Cash. Through right, now to Kobe Kellerman again. To Holenberg. Over to the far side for Wright. Wright gives it back to Holenberg. To the near side for Kellerman. Down to the baseline. Shot, no. And on the rebound, who's the foul going to be against? I didn't see much contact. They said it was on the shot. So Danison's going to go to the line, and it's the second foul against Isaac King. First shot good. Interesting calls. Danison, 3 points now. And the second shot is long, and the rebound pulled in by Remy Felderworth, who came in for Isaac King. Here's Richards. And a foul going to be whistled against Dawson Wright. I think they're saying that's on the floor before the shot, so no foul shots coming, although that's the 4th team foul. And the first against Wright. Bounce pass, rejected. Felderworth picked it up, but he steps out of bounds, and that's going to go back again to North Callaway in a 4-point game. They put the points on the wrong side on that last foul shot. And off the hip, a double dribble called against Gabe Cash. Here in the gym, it says 18-14, but it's 17-15. Well, maybe I did it. Inside, shot off the glass, and good for Zach Harrison. He's got 4 points. They go to the hoop, and that's in. Coy Dannison with 5. 20-16. Francis. 3 seconds in the lane called against the Bulldogs, and a timeout taken by Coach Smith. With 4:12 remaining in the half. A little uneasiness for the Bulldogs here in the second quarter. This is the 93rd Bowling Green Invitational on TribCast.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
We insure the fun stuff too. See Shelter Agent Tim Jenkins in Louisiana for a free insurance review. Take your local grocery shopping list to your area county market in Louisiana and Vandalia to save big this week on items your family loves. Score big on specials every day throughout the store in every department. And don't forget to use your Max card, the County Market app, or mycountymarket.com for even more savings. Have a great time at this year's Bowling Green tournament and visit County Market in Louisiana or Vandalia pregame or postgame. Gabe Cash to the near side to Dawson Wright. Back to Cash. Flip it around to Kobe Kellerman. Now to Thompson. Back to Cash on the near side to Kellerman. They're doing the same things that Louisiana was doing in the first quarter. Being deliberate, looking for that perfect shot. Cash to the far side. Here's the three. That's good. A high arcing three for Dawson Wright. He's got 5 points, and it's a 1-point game. 20-19, Louisiana. Their 9-point lead is evaporated. To Richards, over to the far side for Oberhaus. Back into the corner for Remy Felderworth. Oberhaus with it again to Francis. Turn around. Here's Richards. Back to Oberhaus. Ball fake, and he scores. Dalton Oberhaus. Wasn't the prettiest looking thing you'll ever see, but it was effective, and he's got his first 2 points tonight. 22-19 in Louisiana advantage. With it is Tully Thompson. Thompson tried to move on Derek Richards. Didn't work too well. He kept possession, however. Now he goes to the hoop. Flat off the back iron, and Felderworth lost it off his hip. Got tangled up with Derek Richards, and he'll come out of the ball game. Replaced by Zach Ellsworth. Inbound to Tanner Peasold. Now Kobe Kellerman with it. 2:25 to go in the first half. To the near side for Gabe Cash. Cash goes to the far side for Wright, and it's out of bounds. Going to be a last touch by Louisiana on the defense by Richards. Coach Smith wants an explanation why the call was made the way it was. Back into the ballgame, Coy Dannison for North Callaway. He'll replace Dawson Wright. And Gabe Cash with it. Cash to Thompson. Thompson to the near point for Kobe Kellerman. Kellerman back to Dannison. Dannison to the near side for Cash, and a moving pick. Foul violation there by Kobe Kellerman. His second foul. That gives it back to the Bulldogs with 2:08 to play. And Andrew LeCastro comes back in for Kobe Kellerman. Junior for junior on that exchange. And Louisiana looking to add to their 3-point lead. Michael Francis for the Bulldogs to Derek Richards in the near corner. Bounce pass off the glass, way too high for Dalton Oberhaus, and here comes LeCastro for the T-Birds. On the move, Coy Dannison floats it short.
Rebound pulled in by Francis off the tip by Zach Harrison. Ahead to Derek Richards. Richards to the hoop, and he scores. Derek Richards, love that stop step. 24-19 and a timeout taken. 15 points for Derek Richards so far. Minute 34 to go in the second quarter. This is high school basketball on TribCast.
The Bowling Green Tournament on TribCast is brought to you in part by J. Hurd Tree Service, Hugh Brand Construction, DH Electric, Frankfurt Farm Supply, American Family Insurance Agent Marjorie Koch in Elsberry, Missouri District 40 State Representative Jim Hansen, Davis Ready Mix, PJ's Salon, Moorpike Nursing Home, Cozy CRV Campground, Silex Banking Company, Craig Bowen CPAs, the Mercantile Bank of Louisiana, and by Mike's Tire Service. More coverage of the 93rd Annual Bowling Green Invitational is coming up. This
For over 90
is
years,
TribCast.
Calvert's General Insurance has protected homeowners, farmers, and area drivers from life's unexpected incidents. This is Tim Gamb. Here at Calvert's General Insurance, we offer insurance from multiple companies to find you the best coverage at the best price. Call us at 573-324-2321 for a free quote. Calvert's General Insurance on the Square in Bowling Green.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Ball knocked away from Tanner Peasold. He must have got one more swipe at it because it's going back to the Bulldogs, and a Colby Kellerman coming back in for Tanner Peasold. So the Bulldogs get another break after the timeout. They lead by 5. Across the line very slowly is Michael Francis to Oberhaus over to the far side for Ellsworth. Ellsworth pulls back, gives it off to Michael Francis. Francis trying to work it inside. Ball tied up, and it's going to go to North Callaway on the alternating arrow. With it is Andrew LeCastro. To Coy Dannison on the far point. Up top for Mark Hullenberg. Far side now for Tully Thompson. Thompson lost control momentarily, gets it back to Coy Dannison. Dannison comes to the top of the key. Backs out further. Hands it off for LeCastro. 38 seconds to go in the first half. State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime is coming up. To the near side for Tully Thompson. Thompson. The three, no good. And a foul whistled against Francis. And 3 free throws coming up for Tully Thompson. Second foul against Michael. Tully to the line for the first time, and he has 3 opportunities at it. 28.8 seconds to go. First shot's good. This could be a 2-point game by the end of these free throws. Second shot, good. One more for Tully Thompson as they bring in Clark Zur and bring back Dawson Wright on the North Callaway side. He hit all 3 of them. And it's a 2-point game. 28.8 on the clock. LeCastro will meet Richards at the half-court stripe. 22 seconds to go. Bulldogs by 2. They led by 9 at the beginning of the quarter. They're not going to take that advantage to the half. Here's Michael Francis trying to force a pass to Derek Richards. Gets it out. 3 ball. Top of the key. Harrison's long. Rebound tipped out. Good job. Ellsworth for 3. Short. And that is how we end the first half of this ball game. Couple of missed opportunities for the Bulldogs, and they go to the locker room leading 24-22. This is the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime. Men's semifinals of the Bowling Green Invitational continue after this on the peoplestribune.com.
Is your slow internet driving you crazy? Don't suffer any longer. Exceed Internet delivers download speeds up to 12 megs, 4 times faster than average DSL. It's a whole new ballgame from yesterday's satellite internet, and it's available right now in our area. Exceed Internet comes directly to your home or business from satellite. So stop waiting and wishing for high-speed internet. Exceed is available from your local dealer today.
See Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green for details. 1300 Business 61 South, 324-3722.
Danny Orff Contracting,
Actual
Pike
speeds may
County
vary.
and surrounding areas construction and remodeling experts. At Danny Orff Contracting, we specialize in construction and remodeling contractor services. We offer free estimates. We have back-to-back scheduling to complete the job promptly and professionally, on time and on budget. If you have a construction project in mind, turn to Danny Orff Contracting. Call today at 573-470-4925.
Good luck to the Bowling Green Bobcats and Lady Bobcats this week during the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. The Bobcat Boosters encourage everyone to visit with any Booster Club member to see how you could become a member yourself. Bowling Green High School athletes in all sports are supported by the Booster Club. Remember, all concession stand proceeds benefit various Booster Club projects. Good luck, Bobcats, and we'll see you at the tournament.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, in the first quarter, Louisiana built themselves a nice little lead, leading by 9 after 1 by outscoring North Callaway 17-8 in that first 8 minutes. But in the second quarter, complete opposite, a 14-7 quarter in favor of North Callaway, and that's how it's a 2-point game after the first 16 minutes. And it came down to, I think, Louisiana lost a little bit of their poise a little bit, forcing some things that weren't there, both on the offensive and defensive ends, including that foul by Michael Francis right at the end of the shot for Tully Thompson from beyond the arc. So he got 3 free throws, and he's a pretty good free throw shooter. Nailed all 3 of them, made this a 2-point game. Bulldogs couldn't come up with the shot there at the end of the quarter. So we've got our 2-point halftime Bulldog lead as we get ready for the second half of this ball game. Winner will take on Van Far in the championship come Saturday night, as Van Far defeated Elsberry in the Battle of Indians by 20, 66-46 to move on into that game. So the 1 seed is in. Will it be the 2 or the 3? Right now the 3 leads by 2 heading to the second half. We'll come back with first half scoring after this. It's the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime, brought to you by agents Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia here on the peoplestribune.com.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
At Bowling Green Lumber Company, they have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapter Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money, we're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
Before or after the games at this year's district tournaments, let's go Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and at Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, fill up your vehicle, and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester fried chicken, and more. Good luck to our area teams this week from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store at the Bridge in Louisiana. Let's go, Airco!
This is the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green. Here to help life go right, State Farm is there.
Played 2 corners here at the high school gym in the semifinals of the Bowling Green Invitational on TribCast. Our scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, HENKE and Kent Feeds, Ascro DeKalb Seeds, Crop Insurance, and more at Young Enterprises Inc. Bulldogs coming out of the locker room leading by 2. For the T-Birds in the first half, they had 3 points from Gabe Cash, 2 for Mark Holenberg, also 3 for Tully Thompson, 4 points for Tanner Piesold, 5 points, that's 5 points for Dawson Wright, and 5 points for Coy Dannison. Pretty good free throw shooting. They only went to the line twice. Thompson was 3 for 3, Coy Dannison 1 for 2. So they're 4 or 5 shooting free throws through the first 16 minutes. For Louisiana, they got 3 points from Michael Francis, 2 from Dalton Oberhaus, 4 points for Zach Harrison, 15 for Derek Richards. Bulldogs 2 for 4 shooting free throws, so right at 50% through the opening 2 quarters. Our scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, YoungEnterprisesInc.com for more information. 24-22, Louisiana leads. They need to get back to that first quarter type run and put North Callaway in the dust here if they want to advance to this championship game of the Bowling Green tournament coming up on Saturday night against the Van Far Indians. Take a quick break, come back with quarter number 3. This has been the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime on the PeoplesTribune.com.
Nothing outworks an F-Series. Nothing outsells an F-Series. No matter what you're doing, Ford trucks are the trucks the guys and gals who do the hardest work depend on. Don't miss the great deals on America's best-selling brand. Hurry into Pogue Ford today for great deals on new and used vehicles. Whether you're looking for a car, SUV, or truck, Pogue Ford has you covered. Visit soon at Pogue Ford, Business 61 South in Bowling Green, or visit online at PogueFord.com. Pogue Ford, where they treat their customers like friends and family.
When it's time for some heavy-duty work in the dirt, there's only one name to remember, McMailer. McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating of Silex now offers a new service, septic system pumping and grease trap cleanouts. Call McMailer for all types of backhoe work with high lift and track hoe. They install water or sewer lines, septic tanks, and drain tile. They can build lakes, do dump truck work, jackhammering, bobcat work, and more. Fully insured, you can count on quality workmanship from McMailer & Sons Backhoe, Excavating, and Septic in Silex. 384-5978. Tournament coverage on TribCast is brought to you in part by CPS, Crop Production Services, Ann Lane Boutique, the Louisiana Bulldog Booster Club, Perkins Electrical Service, Rawls County Mutual Insurance, Liggins Flooring, Saints Avenue Cafe, HENKE Construction, the Van Far Indians Booster Club, Shelter Insurance Agent Brent Brandstetter in Bowling Green, Magruder Limestone, Pike Lincoln Technical Skills and Services LLC, George's Kawasaki ATV and Mule, and the Twin Pike Family YMCA. More coverage of the Bowling Green Tournament coming up. This is TribCast. Second half start brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company getting the job done. Bulldogs ball. Isaac King to inbound Michael Francis and get us underway. And just the perfectionist in Ryan Pitzer over there. He saw the tape job on the shoulder of
Coy Dannison for North Callaway redid it at halftime to properly help that shoulder. To the near side, here's Ellsworth, blocked on the three, but out of bounds. Nice defensive work by Coy Dannison. Excuse me, Kobe Kellerman. Inbound goes back to Michael Francis. Francis to the free throw line for King, back to Michael. 2-point Bulldog lead here in the third. King drops it inside. Shot off the glass is good for Zach Harrison. He's got 6. Bulldog lead is 4. 26-22 with 45 seconds gone in the third quarter. Turnaround shot blocked by Harrison. Nice job defensively by Zach. Now stolen back by Kobe Kellerman. He's going to take it himself over to the far side and set the offense. Drops it off for Dawson Wright. Inside, feed to Peasold. His shot's no good. And the rebound picked up by Derek Richards for the Bulldogs. Richards on the run to the near side for Zach Ellsworth. Ellsworth back to Richards to the far side for Michael Francis. Francis back to Derek. He's going to take the NBA range three and hit it. That's pretty right there. Derek Richards with 18. Cash drops it off for Kellerman. Now up top for Peasold. Into the far corner for Gabe Cash. And to Gabe again. Ellsworth all over him. Bouncing back and forth off the Bulldog defender. And lost out of bounds. Dannison couldn't bring it in. Nearly 2 minutes gone here in the third, 29-22. Both coaches have been on their feet since the start of this one. Here's Richards. Bounce pass to King. King off the glass. No. Rolls off, and here comes Cash for the T-Birds. Over to the far side. They're on the run. Dannison gets it back to Wright. Back to Dannison again. To the near side for Kellerman. Drops it inside. Peasold had to go off his foot. Recovers off the glass and in. Tanner Peasold. He's got 6 points. Back to a 5-point Bulldog lead. Ellsworth back to Francis. Over to the far side. Gets it back. He'll take the NBA three. A little long on this one, and the rebound pulled in by Dannison for North Callaway. Coy on the move. Slows up as he hits the three-point line. Over to the far side for Kobe Kellerman. Kellerman back to Coy Dannison. 3 minutes gone here in the third. Quick moving game. It's been quick all night here in the new gym in the championship semifinals. Dannison with it. Inside, Kellerman, no. But a foul going to be whistled on Derek Richards, his first. That'll send Kobe Kellerman to the line to shoot a pair. And the first shot is good for Kobe Kellerman. Down to a 4-point Louisiana lead. Second shot good. Very good free throw shooting team, this North Callaway club. You don't want to get into that game with them. 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. They led by 2 at the half. Floater, Francis, no. Rebound picked up by Dawson Wright. Wright going to take it up the floor himself for the T-Birds. To the hoop, no. Richards the rebound, and now he's on the run. Derek Richards drops it off for King. He lost control out of bounds back to North Callaway. 4:29 to play here in the third quarter. Game far from done. Chance to get to the championship of this Bowling Green Invitational. Here's Gabe Cash for the T-Birds. To Kellerman. Kobe to the far side for Dawson Wright. Now to Coy Dannison. Dannison backs out beyond 3. Hands it off for Wright. Right to the far side for Dannison. He's on the dribble, spins it to Kellerman. He scores. It's a 1-point game. Kobe Kellerman with the last 4 for North Callaway. Midway point has passed here in the third quarter. Very tight game. Shot, Ellsworth, score. Zach Ellsworth, they gave him the 12-footer, and he took it. First 2 points tonight for Zach. 3:30 to go. Here's Gabe Cash. He'll try the 3. It's good. He's a good shooter. Needs that open look. We're tied. His second tray tonight. Over to the far side for Richards. All knotted at 31. Francis. To the near side for Ellsworth. Now to King. Isaac. Got a partial pick. Here's a 3 for Francis. That one almost Voigtlock. Rebound. That's no good. Off the miss by Harrison. North Callaway with the ball. With it is Dannison. Chance to take their first lead of the night. To the near side for Kellerman. Back up top for Coy Dannison. They want the lead. To the hoop. They can't get the lead this time. Isaac King grabs the board for the Bulldogs. 2:23 to go. Bulldogs want the advantage back. They led by 2 after 3. They work it down. King swatted. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the T-Birds. And King will check out. Lots of substitutions out there. We'll get you caught up as we go along. They get it in. Oberhaus back to Francis, but he was still out of bounds. Gives it back to the T-Birds. 2:15 on the clock. Another chance for North Callaway to take the lead for the first time. Andrew LeCastro with 2:10 on the clock. To the near side for Coy Dannison. Dannison back to LeCastro in the near corner. Through Thompson to the far side for Kellerman. Kobe works against Remy Felderworth. Hands it off to Coy Dannison. Skip pass near side for Thompson. He tries the 3. It's short. And the rebound picked up by Remy Feldworth. That's his best defensive play tonight. Francis to the near side for Oberhaus. Back to Michael. Minute and a half to go in quarter number 3. Bounce pass down low to the hoop and score. Harrison puts the Bulldogs back ahead. He's got 8 points. Here's Thompson. Skip pass to the far side for Dannison. Works it inside. Now back out to Thompson again. 3 elbows, and that's too much. Offensive foul by Tully Thompson. 1 elbow, 2 elbow, 3 elbow was finally where we got the call. $1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Here comes Francis for the Bulldogs across the line. Drops it off for Derek Richards. Richards gets it into Harrison. Can't hit the first one. Fouled on the second one. He'll head to the line. Holenberg, I think, is going to pick it up, and that'll be his third. So Zach Harrison back to the line. 8 points. It is the third on Mark Holenberg. First shot, good. 9 points on the night for Zach Harrison. Second shot. That one rims out, and the rebound picked up by Tanner Piesold. Here's a 3, top of the key, long. Off the miss by Thompson. Francis has it for the Bulldogs. Louisiana wants a bucket here. They also want to burn down the rest of this third quarter clock. To the near side for Richards, back to Francis. Eichel. Back to Richards, thought about the three. Takes it to the high blocks, almost loses control. Gets it to Francis. Francis kicks it back from the free throw line. That shot long. Rebound, tip to the corner. And out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Hard work by Thompson, comes up empty-handed. 12.7 seconds to go in the third. 3-point game. Bulldogs led by 2 at the half. Final 8 seconds of the quarter. Here's Francis. He's stripped, down to 1 point up, and we have a foul on Richards. I don't know if they'll get a chance. 0.5 on the clock. Richards' second foul. He got it off. Misses on the turnaround three from a quarter court. 34-31 after 3 quarters. We'll be back at the fourth after this from the Bowling Green Tournament on TribCast.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school basketball action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
Get you a scoring report from Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, A.K. and Ken Feeds, Asco and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. Bulldogs add a point to their lead in the third quarter. Turnaround shot, and the lead's down to 1 as Piesold picks up 2. And he's got 8 points so far in this ball game. Here's Richards for 3. That one's good. Beautiful. Timeout taken. And we'll take you through the rest of the scoring for North Callaway. Gabe Cash was 6 on a pair of threes. 3 points for Tully Thompson, 5 for Corey Dannison, 5 for Dawson Wright, 4 points for Colby Kellerman, 2 points for Mark Holenberg, and now 8 for Tanner Piesold. He's their leading scorer. For Louisiana, they've got 3 points from Michael Francis, 2 from Dalton Overhouse, 2 for Zach Ellsworth, 9 points now for Zach Harrison, and 21 for Derek Richards through the first minute of the fourth quarter. 37-33, back in a moment on TribCast.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Far side, it's Gabe Cash for the T-Birds. Back to the near side quickly for Dawson Wright. Up and around to Gabe. Cash. Back to the top of the key to Dawson Wright. Near side for Kobe Kellerman. Kellerman surveys the scene, gives it to Gabe Cash. Cash to the far side for Wright. trying to set up that 3-ball. Free throw line, Dannison. Dannison in the corner. Here's the 3. It's short, and the rebound picked up by Richards. Ahead for Michael Francis. Francis 1-on-2. Stripped. Ball goes to the floor. Picked up by Oberhaus. His shot's no good. And the rebound ripped away by Tanner Piesold. Here's Gabe Cash. Over to the far side. Dannison thought about the 3. Gets it down low to Kellerman, who scores. Kobe Kellerman. Good backdoor pass to Kobe. He's got 6 points. Here's Michael Francis. Gives up his dribble. Now the ball to Richards over to the far side for Oberhaus. Back to Francis. Francis tried to drive down. It's off the body of Dannison. He'll stay with the Bulldogs. 5:57 to go. They got to take care of this ball. Don't force a pass. It's not there. Work it out. Get them frustrated. Here's Harrison, and he's fouled by Dawson Wright. It's going to be Wright's second. Team's third here in the second half. We've played 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. That puts Zach at the line trying to get into double figures. And he can't with the first one. Remains a 2-point Bulldog lead. Second shot. And Harrison got that one to go. So an even 10 points and a 3-point Bulldog lead. Bounce pass far side. Now back to Gabe Cash. Cash to Kellerman. Now Wright. Right to the far side for Gabe Cash. Put a hand in his face. Now the ball stolen by Derek Richards. Richards to the hoop. No basket. Foul on the floor. And it's going to be on Kobe Kellerman, his third. Fourth personal against the T-Birds. 5:34 left in regulation. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Louisiana off the back of Tanner Piesold. (38-35), Louisiana leads. They get it to Harrison off the glass, and Zach scores. 4 straight points for Harrison in the quarter. He's got 12. Dannison over to the far side for Wright. Back up top for Coy Dannison. Pass inside, and they get it out to Cash. He can't hit the 3 or go for the 3. The pass took too long to get there. Here's a 3 from the top. It's short. Rebound goes to the floor. Nice job by Oberhaus to pick it up after the initial work by Derek Richards. 4:55 to play. 5-point Louisiana lead. I think that might be, well, it's definitely the biggest of the second half. Here's a 3 from the corner, and that's good. Derek Richards, and a timeout taken by North Callaway. Derek has 24 as we head to break on TribCast.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agriculture equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Richards with 24 points, and the Bulldog lead is 8. Their biggest of the second half. 9 is the biggest of the game. Over to the far side. And back up top for LeCastro. Andrew LeCastro. Back for Tully Thompson. Far corner. That three is good. With a hand in his face, Kobe Kellerman brings North Callaway back into this with a big three. Lead down to 5. With 4:12 to go in regulation. They work it around. Richards. He goes baseline, gets it back to Zach Harrison. His shot flat off the back iron. Rebound knocked around, picked up by Kobe Kellerman. He's been a player here, getting better as the game's gone on. LeCastro takes the pass from Dannison. To the near side, nothing there. Back up top to Kellerman. Kobe back to LeCastro. Free throw line for Dannison. He'll take the shot. Blocked by Zach Harrison. Long pass ahead for Richards. Richards to the hoop, and he's double blocked out of bounds, and we're going to have a push on Remy Felderworth. Remington's first. And the third against the Bulldogs here in the second half. Remy checks out. Replaced by Isaac King. 3:30 to go. Here's LeCastro to the free throw line for Tanner Peasold. Peasold going to back up, take the shot. A little long. Should have backed up a little more. The rebound picked up by Harrison. Here's Michael Francis. Across the stripe. Plays catch. To the near side for King. Isaac gives it back to Michael. Wipes the sweat from his face. And gets it back to King again. Lost it out of bounds. They say it was knocked out by the T-Birds. 2:53 to go. Bounce pass in for Harrison. Gives it to Richards. Goes through his legs. Harrison picks it up. Gets it back to King. Louisiana survives that possession. And a foul whistled on Andrew LeCastro. That's his first and the team's 5th. So they have a couple fouls to give here, and Francis gets it in the backcourt. And another foul, this one on Kobe Kellerman, his 4th. So Kellerman picks up the personal, and that was the last one before the 1-and-1. Kellerman will check out, replaced by Dawson Wright. King to inbound in between the Bulldog bench and the scorer's table. They get it in to Derek Richards. To Francis. Bounce pass for Richards. Back to Michael Francis. Over to the far side. And back to Francis, near side. Back to Francis. Bounce pass. Pass tipped. Stolen. That's not what they wanted to happen. Over to the far side. LeCastro to the hoop. No, hit the bottom of the backboard. Rebound goes to the floor. And a foul going to be whistled on Michael Francis. That's his 3rd. Tanner Peasold gets some tips from the folks in front of us wearing black and green. .2:15 to play. Over to the far side for Dannison, back up top for Kellerman. 3-ball from the corner, and that one's good. Tully Thompson with the tray. And it's a 2-point game. He's got 6 points tonight. 2 minutes to go in regulation. Michael Francis. Got to go at Kobe Kellerman. Now it's thrown almost out of bounds, taken by Thompson. He can tie it, and he does. We're tied at 43. Tully Thompson with 5 quick points. That changes the strategy a bit. didn't take care of the ball, and now you don't have the lead no more. Over to the far side, King. To the near side for Richards. Bounce pass. Over to the far side. Francis to the hoop. He's mugged on his way there. Finally, they call a foul on Tanner Piesold. That's his first. That'll put Michael Francis at the line. Shooting a pair. 3 points tonight. Make it 4. The Bulldogs back ahead by 1. .44-43, minute 25 on the scoreboard. Second shot is short, but sneaks through. 5 points and a 2-point lead for Louisiana. Over the far side for Dannison. Hasley Castro on his right. Goes to his dribble. Carries that ball. Short on the shot. And the rebound pulled down by Richards. Ahead. Oh, touch pass to Francis. Nice play. Richards to Oberhaus to Francis. And the lead is 4 for Louisiana. 4 straight points for Michael. He's got 7 on the night. We've got a timeout on the floor. 59.7 seconds to go. It's the Bulldogs leading 47-43 on TribCast.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features HENKE and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, Lacrosse Lumber Company has always offered quality
Green
building
Tractor,
materials
new and used
hardware.
equipment, parts and service, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
59.7 seconds to go in regulation. The Bulldogs lead by 4, 47-43 over North Callaway. The 3 leading the 2 for a chance to take on Van Far in the championship game. Whichever team comes out on the short end will play Elsberry in the third place game. Dannison. Long 3. Thompson, no. And the rebound pulled in by Derek Richards. Richards fouled by Tanner Piesold, his second. And we'll see if he can add to this lead in his point total tonight. He's up to 24. It'll be a 1-1. And the first shot is good. Earns the second. Up to a 5-point lead. And the second shot is good as well. When the game is on the line, I don't know if there's a player I trust more right now than Derek Richards, and he gets the steal. Goes in 2-on-1 to the hoop and in. Because of plays like that, 51-43. And in this final quarter, he's got 10 points. 28 in the game. Down to 20 seconds. Here's Tully Thompson for 3. It's offline this time. The rebound. Taken away. LeCastro can't hit the reverse layup. And Louisiana will come away with it. And they're going to come away with the victory as well. Down to 8 seconds. Here's Francis. He puts on the brakes, and the Bulldogs have won. 51-43 is our final. They move on to the championship game. And just like last night, the 2-seed North Callaway T-Birds are relegated to the third place game. We'll be back with the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame and our player of the game in just minutes on thepeoplestribune.com.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, LaCrosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, LaCrosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. LaCrosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame. Brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
Louisiana downs the number 2 seed. North Callaway 51-43, an 8-point win. They led by 9 after 1. The lead cut to just 2 at halftime. They led by 3 after 3 and controlled the play in the fourth quarter to stretch this back out to an 8-point win over the number 2 seed. So it'll be 1 versus 3 for the championship as Van Far will take on Louisiana in the marquee game of this tournament on Saturday night. Get the final scoring numbers with Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, A.K. and Ken Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, Crop Insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. For North Callaway, they did not have a scorer in double figures tonight. They spread the ball around well. 2 points for Mark Holenberg, 5 each for Dawson Wright and Coy Dannison, 6 points for Gabe Cash, 8 points each for Tanner Peasold and Tony Thompson, 9 points for Kobe Kellerman. He's your leading scorer on the North Callaway side. For Louisiana, they had 2 players in double figures. We'll get to them at the end of this scoring report. Zach Ellsworth with 2 points, Dalton Oberhaus with 7 points for Michael Francis, 12 for Zach Harrison, so he gets a dozen, and 28 points for Derek Richards tonight. 28, and he's our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game. Making his way up here now. We'll take a quick break. Come back with Derek after this on TribCast.
The friendly and caring staff at Advanced Eye Care have just one goal in mind: to provide professional eye care for the entire family. From comprehensive eye exams to management of glaucoma and cataracts, refractive surgery to specialty contact lenses, you can count on Advanced Eye Care to provide vision for a lifetime. 3 locations to serve you: Bowling Green, Winfield, and Troy, or visit online at aecmo.com. Doctors Denise Harvey and Jessica Downs and staff hope to see you soon at Advanced Eye Care.
The Bowling Green Tournament on TribCast is brought to you in part by Spring Valley Accounting Services, Dieter's Sign Company and T-Shirt Shop, Hayden's Motorsports, Penrod Real Estate, Pike County Title Company, Mid-America Auto and Towing, Niemeyer Family Farms, Community and Home Services, Country View Nursing Facility, Ingram Plumbing, Southside Bar and Grill, the Clopton Hawks Booster Club, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and by Midwest Pest Control. Now, more coverage of the 93rd Annual Bowling Green Invitational. This is TribCast. It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame. Brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
28 points tonight for Derek Richards. That looked like you were having fun out there a little bit. Tell me about the feel on the court in this ball game.
It felt good. I've been in this situation before in the semifinals to get to the championship, and I haven't been playing good lately, but I had to pick it up to get to the championship today.
And you know, I said it with a couple minutes to go there. You were at the line. If there's a current player out there, I want to have the ball in their hands to win a ball game. I picked Derek Richards. So I think you're respected around the area for that kind of clutch performance.
Yeah, I am. I've had a lot of clutch performances, and I'm starting to get used to it.
Well, and getting used to it, brings the pressure down a little bit. But you had some good work from your teammates tonight. Zach Harrison, I thought, was a beast on the defensive glass.
Yeah,
he finished up with 12 points as well, so he was real strong. Mike had 7 points tonight, and he was good from the free throw line as well. So you're getting contributions from everyone in the lineup. I think everyone that was in there, with the exception of one or two guys, had a point on the board tonight. So it's good to get contributions.
Yeah, we finally got Michael back, our point guard, so that kind of helps us for him to facilitate the ball, and he gets it to the right players at the right time.
All right, we saw it in the Van Far game. We saw it in your game. Who do you think is better at burning clock? You were Van Far.
Probably Van Far.
Well, let's not. For your sake, don't let them get into a situation where they're burning clock on Friday or Saturday night. But how do you expect that game is going to go down?
Well, we played them early this season, our second game, and we lost by 9, and we didn't play very good that game. So I feel like if we pick it up, we could come out with a good win.
Well, a lot more riding on this one, so congratulations on the win, and best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
That's Derek Richards, our Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game, 28 points tonight. Yeah, you might want to wipe that off a little bit, Coach. He was working tonight. Derek was. Good ball game for your club.
Yeah, we've been playing better. We're talking about kind of trying to be consistent, and we really stress, playing good, solid defense. As little as we are, we like to play man. I don't know why, but it works for us. So.
Well, you had some good contributions defensively from Zach Harrison. I thought he played a fantastic game on the defensive boards. I thought Mike, he always had a hand out there. Derek played good defense tonight. So whatever you're preaching, it was being followed tonight.
Yeah, I mean they did. Zach Harrison's one of those kids. He's very underrated. I mean I see it every day in practice, and I'm waiting for him to be a little more consistent. But man, he can play. He's just one of those guys. He kind of gets down on himself a little bit, but he's a football kid. He's strong. He plays hard for us. I don't even think I took him out tonight.
No, I don't think you did. It seemed like maybe North Callaway got a little frustrated in the first half. They made it closer there at the end, but they weren't getting the calls that they probably are used to getting down low. It seemed like that kind of deflated them a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think we just were – it was a pretty physical game. I think we're kind of used to that, honestly, because it seems like everybody we play is physical, So our guys, they're good at finishing to the basket through contact. So I don't think it affects us quite as much as everybody else, but they got a good team, man. That's a good, really good young team.
Talking about good teams, Van Far, pretty good this season. They picked up win number 14 or 15 tonight. You got them in the championship game. They're getting healthier. How do you defend a team that has that many different options to be on the floor?
It's going to be tough. I mean, we're going to have to be locked in. We talk about wanting this game back. After we lost to them earlier, we talked about wanting to play them again. Obviously I'm from there, so I know a lot of the guys, and it's kind of a little something extra on the end. But they're a good team, man. I mean, that's a really good team this year, and we look forward to the challenge. So.
Yeah, they can play fast. They can play long. I mean, they can splash those threes back. From pretty much anywhere on the floor. It's going to be tough. I don't know how you match up, but it seems like you always come up with a plan for these different clubs. Is it a slowdown plan this time or what?
I don't know if we know how to play slowdown, to be honest with you. I mean, we tried to. We really didn't want to stall here at the end, but I felt like we kind of wanted to get a better shot and move it around. And I mean, when we start doing things like that, we start turning it over. So, it's better for us to just keep going. But
yeah. Well, congratulations on this one. I know you're going to the drawing board, going to the video, and we'll see the best Louisiana team we can on Saturday night against Van Far. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's Coach Matt Smith here in the post game as his Bulldogs take out the number 2 seed by a final of 51-43. So North Callaway will play Elsberry in the third place game. That is Saturday at 4:30. The consolation game, it will be Bowling Green against either Clopton or Winfield. I haven't got a final from over there yet. They were running a little bit behind us. Just heading to the fourth as we were heading into the final minutes here. We were running well ahead of that game. So either Bowling Green against Clopton or Bowling Green against Winfield will start the afternoon at 3 o'clock with consolation. Then 4:30 is the third place game. 6 o'clock championship between Louisiana and Van Far. 3-seed Bulldogs against the number 1 seed Van Far Indians. 51-43 our final for Nancy and Olivia running the camera here tonight. And Chuck and April in the other gym. Mark Ronick saying good night. We'll see you on Ladies Championship night here on the peoplestribune.com.